recall seeing was Frank running off with a burlock sack over his shoulder that was the suspicious size of a young halfling child. And then the the barkeep came out asking us if we had seen his son, and then we decided we would deal with him in the morning, and we went and had a long rest.
Okay. So, with that being said, the night is quiet. Guilt weighs heavy on your minds as you sleep, but nonetheless, you manage to get a full night's sleep as you wake up to the bright morning's day.
Guilt. Yeah.
I've just seen your nerd hat for the first time, Kat.
Oh, you finally saw the nerd hat. Do you not love it?
Jesus.
Do you know what it's from?
It looks like it is from The Hobbit.
It is from The Hobbit. Good guess.
All right.
The town continues its bustle as the wheel of progress continues marching forward.
Is the morning hours?
Yes.
Could go with a breakfast beer, I think. How did you guys sleep?
Not help.
Like a baby.
Still riddled with guilt.
Riddled with guilt.
You know,
Katie,
it was
what?
Yeah. Just, releasing Frank and, that poor child potentially being in that backpack.
Yes. Well, it is unfortunate, isn't it? Do you recall that note that we found? The note.
Lord Albrecht, that one?
Yes. Should we
Yes,
not
I
maybe?
do recall it.
Should we maybe not go see Darren and just confirm with him what the name of the mayor is?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
So should we
Agreed.
wander over to the Lion Shield and see if he's come in for work yet?
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm going to. Hold on. Is Droop? What's Droop doing?
You notice that Droop wasn't in the inn, but as you actually exit the inn, Droop notices you and starts hobbling out of a trash can and walks right next to you. You notice that Droop is actually clothed in actual townsfolk clothes that seem to be 2 sizes too big for him, as he brandishes a club on their side and a net.
Ready for action, are we, Droop?
Yes, Droop, ready. Droop did not steal this while people were sleeping in the night. Thank you for asking.
Good job, young son. Was there any copper in those pockets?
Could not secure copper. Only wanted clothes. To blend in.
Well, come with us, keep your mouth closed, and try not to steal anything. I'd hate to get into a fight with the guardsmen of the town, if there are any, but I think you'll be fine. Just come with us.
Droop makes no promises.
He could be trouble, but oh well. So, wait, I'm just gonna go this way, don't we? Alright, so we enter the Lion Shield Costa and have a look around to see if Darren is around.
You do notice Darren is there, but you actually notice the gaunt woman is back at her desk. She seems to have some like breads and waters next to her. She just kind of like sheepishly drinks them every now and then. Kat, as you actually enter there, what's her name? What?
You didn't give us a name. You just told us she was an agent from the Zenitarium Guild.
Yes, the woman actually, it's not given your name yet, actually just gets up when she sees Kat, and she just starts gesturing with her hands, saying, "Meet me out back," as she moves to the back of the trading post outside. She just mutters to Darren, though, "I'm gonna take my break." Darren just kind of nods at her.
The Thieves Guild lady.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess I will follow her out of the back. That way, right? Yeah,
All right. Kat disappears, but you do notice that Darren is actually talking to a very portly-looking man. His face is bright pink as he has a very small, pencil-thin mustache on. He has some watchwork clocks on his side, and he has a bunch of just money purses on his side that jingle and jangle as he talks to Darren and laughs every now and then.
So we're gonna go up and just stand quietly beside them and see if they continue talking.
Darren is the first to notice you as he looks up at you. Oh, hello, my friends. How can I help you this fine morning?
Ah, Darren, yes. Come to speak to you about a couple of things. The red brands seem to have been taken care of, yes?
I actually was meaning to flag you down. I'm assuming that was your doing, yes?
We did go over to Tresenda Manor and we did seem to clear them out, chased away, and definitely their three guards have run away and there doesn't seem to be anyone else left there.
Darren snaps his fingers in the air, gesturing like a aha moment. I knew that was where they were. Well, I must thank you. It seems that those ruffians have dispersed. We've had no reports of any of them roughing up the townsfolk. The portly man starts giving a large belly laugh. Oh, why would you be worried about them? They're just merely mercenaries around town. They don't have any trouble with us.
Good sir, who may you be?
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I don't think I've ever met you. Darren has been talking about you quite a lot. My name is Hobin Wester. I am the mayor of this town.
Hobin, you were out on business yesterday. I hope you got back safely, I'm guessing?
Indeed, I had to do a little bit of plot settlements in the folks of Neverwinter up north.
Ah, yes. Neverwinter. That's a lovely town. We just came from there.
Oh, indeed. It's a quaint little place on the coast.
You spend a lot of time at Neverwinter?
When necessary for business, but until then, my duty lies with the people of Phandelver.
Ah, yes. Vandalin. You mentioned that they ruffians weren't any problem yet. Darren here asked us to go sort them out. Is there some...
Darren just kind of like looks at you and just kind of like leans in. Ixnay on the killing, say.
I don't speak Pigeon English, but I'm guessing that you'll sort us out later, so yes, I'll take the wink wink nudge nudge.
The portly man chuckles. Oh, no. The red breads are not a problem at all. No. They're just merely mercenaries keeping away all the sort of wildlife around the town. Yes, their way of collecting taxes is a little bit barbaric at times, but they mean well.
Ah, yes, I do understand. Listen, Hobin, you wouldn't happen to know where we could find Lord Albrecht, could you? We have some important documents we need to deliver to him.
I'm going to pay very close attention to his reaction when that name gets spoken.
The mayor just sort of just scratches his chin as he kind of squints a little bit. Lord Albrecht, who is that?
You don't know of Lord Albrecht? Oh, well, look, he mustn't have passed through here then. That's okay.
Is he lying? Do I feel like he's lying?
You would have to discern more by prying some information out.
Okay.
I'm not sure I recognize that name. Is he a nobleman from Neverwinter?
Yes. Yes,
What-
yes he is.
What sort of nobleman is he for? Is he a merchant? A mercenary?
Well, look, he is a close friend and he prides on his security and privacy, so if you haven't heard the name, I shan't really divulge any more information.
Oh, well, my apologies for not giving you the proper information you seek.
That's okay, not a problem. Don't want to do anything, Mick?
Can we sort of move away from them two and discuss? We'll just say to what's his face, Darren. We'll be back in a minute. We just need to discuss.
Darren just sort of waves you off.
step outside, I guess.
Yep.
So the other name on that letter was Lamo.
Lano, yes.
Oh, Lano
Counting
or
on
Lamo?
Lano,
Oh,
yes.
okay, yep. Lano.
Yes.
Lame.
Do we think perhaps he seems to be quite sympathetic to the bandit?
Yes, I do agree with you there. Almost like he had authorized their tactics in town without authorizing their tactics.
Do we think perhaps he could be Lano, running things behind the guise of being the town mayor?
I think that Lano is a nickname, Lord Albrecht, Lano Albrecht, or something like that, maybe. But did you feel like he was lying when he said no, he didn't know where Lord Albrecht was?
It was hard to tell.
Wonder if we could see that any dwarven maps in their possession. 11-meter haze capture. If you kill, kill if you must. But don't allow them to upset our plans. They could be working for dwarves. Maybe we could go back in and just ask, because we did find out that Gungeon had been kidnapped. Who told us that? That I can't remember. Gungeon had been taken up to north. Oh no, it was the dude inside. So maybe we can go inside and ask about some castles up north and just see if that raises any eyebrows. Just say we're gonna ask, or how about we ask if they've had a spider problem? Remember, fear the spider.
Yeah.
His web encases all of Phandelver. So do we want to ask about the castle and about some spiders?
Yeah, sounds good.
And Wave Echo Cave.
Mm-hmm.
All right. While we're discussing that, what's Cad's up to?
Oh, so we'll quickly flash over to Cad. You both sort of retreat into a very discreet location behind the Lion Shield coaster. The woman looks back. Well, good job, agents. You seem to have settled the dispute amongst this town quite well. We've had no reports of Red Brand ruffians wandering around the streets. And, well, we had a scout look over to where we believe was their location. The place is completely cleaned out. Good job, assassin.
Is there any more jobs for me to do?
Until then, no. You are free to do whatever you want until you are on call again. Here is your pay. She just sort of like grabs a sack of gold and like places in your hand. 25 gold for your efforts, my dear.
Good.
How can ask her if there's like a way of will I know, or will you contact me, or will you leave something out for my next quest or something along those lines?
Will you contact me for my next quest?
Of course, we have eyes and ears everywhere. In fact, I've actually heard of strange reports of the townsfolk. There was something. I want to believe that was just merely a hoax, or maybe a bear wandered in town, but people have been saying that in the dead of night a strange creature wandered into town. There's also been reports of a missing child. Could be linked. I want you to investigate this too. But it's not of the utmost importance.
Is there any more information on this?
Unfortunately not. That is where your insight must take lead.
Then I will take this job then.
Very well. For your duty in honoring the guild's needs and as the promotion for slaying the Red Brands, for whatever way you did, I am notified that I must give you a subtitle. You are known amongst our ranks as Cadmus the Shadow. Use it with pride.
I shall.
He just sort of nods at you. If there's anything else, I must get back to work.
Then I will let you. Then I sort of walk off back to them, still sitting outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Cadmaze, welcome back. Where did you disappear to?
That would have been any of your business.
Well, okay then.
How much gold did I get again?
25.
gold.
Okay.
And notice your pocket's looking a little heavy there.
Again, none of your business.
I'm just gonna leave it for now. Shall we go back inside and talk to uh, Darren and Hobin about the castle up north? Or any rumours of castles up north?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Cool.
Just
Yes.
also
See
thinking
whether they've heard a bit about test problem. We could be talking about the test problem, a wink wink nudge nudge spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you do that talking. Maybe we can arrange to meet Darren at the Sleeping Giant at lunchtime to receive our payment for clearing out the red brands.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
I think that might be a good opportunity to ask about the test problem because Robin doesn't seem to be on the up and up, really, does he?
no. All right, let's go inside.
Who's the first one to go inside?
Corvic, by the look of it.
All right, Corvic, I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving abilities. Oh no. Oh no. 8.
All right. As you put your hand on the door, it actually goes flying forward as Corvic gets slammed in the face for 1 damage, flying 5 feet away. You actually notice a familiar face. It's Sildar, and he's holding a giant stack of papers. He notices his friend flying into the air. Oh, gods! I'm sorry. He just sort of bounces the papers. He tries to like scramble towards you, but he's struggling really hard right now.
Oh, Sildar, you old devil! What on earth? What is all that paperwork you've got? They haven't begrudged you to being a desk jockey, have they?
Sort of, yes. But Korvac, my friends, I have information about Gundren.
Oh, well,
No, do tell.
yeah.
Well, it seems that Gundren is alive, and he's being held up north in a place called. He looks through his notes. Cragmaw Castle. It's up the road up north here, amongst the trees.
Cragmaw Castle.
Yes, indeed. It seems that a local band of goblins and hobgoblins and bugbears have made occupation up there in the castle, but I, for the devil in me, cannot figure out why in the world they have Gundren locked up there.
North. How far north? A day's
Yeah, how
march or
many-
so?
He just simply looks at your map, or asks you to take out your map.
Yes, I've done that.
He marks it. It's up here towards the north. You can see it right here beyond the tree line. It's only about a day's worth of travel.
I'll assume it popped up on the map. Yes. Awesome. A day's travel. We have some other business to quickly attend to in town, but we should definitely. Oh, blimey, crikey! My nose is still a bit sore after that big door got whacked in my face.
Apologies, my friend. I'll buy you a drink after.
Oh, I love that.
Sildar, how long has this mayor been the mayor of this town?
Goodness, probably is. Well, not as long as Phandelver's been around. Phandelver has at least been around for at least 4 generations under his mayorness. I believe he's the 4th in line.
And how long has this bandit problem been around?
Actually, that's interesting that you mentioned that. This happened just recently. I would say less than. Actually, you can actually see like the gears grinding in like Sildar's head. They've actually been a problem ever since Gundren and I first went in here.
Okay.
That was 2 weeks or 10 days ago.
So you're saying it started then?
I believe so. Oh, how did I not see this connecting till now?
Does the name Lord Albrick mean anything to you?
Lord Albrick. Wait. Lord Albrick? Where did you get that name? Is he alive?
First of all, tell us who he is and how you know him.
Sildar looks a little inquisitive. He sort of just narrows his eyes as he like looks a little bit. He just sort of just huddles you in. Well, that name. He's my wizard contact. Is he alive? I haven't heard from him for days now.
Does he by any chance know how to do shape-shifting?
No, he's just a standard battered wizard. He mostly is
Hmm.
apparent in like fire magic and whatnot.
Does the name Lano also mean anything to you? Is that his nickname by any chance?
Lano? No. Can't say I've
Hmm.
not heard that name.
Do you think you were followed from Neverwinter to here?
Aside from me and Gundren, we're the only ones know. Well, we're the only ones who know about that, aside from Albrecht.
So if I was to tell you that we think that Lord Albrecht, might be in contact with someone regarding some spies. Shall I read you this note that we found, and you can tell me what you think of this? And I turn to Caden and Kaylee and see if they give me a nod of approval for
Yeah,
reading
I
the
was
note.
just about to suggest that.
Yep, Kaylee definitely gives a nod.
All right, do you want to read it? Do you have it up?
Kaylee? Yes.
So-
So the letter reads, sorry.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and read it. I was just gonna assume that he would just read it to himself.
Yeah,
Alright,
we
alright.
can
Oh,
save
okay.
a minute, yeah.
Yeah, it might be safer, definitely.
You hand the letter to Sildar, and you notice that his expression gets a lot more graver as he just sort of dances his eyes across the paper. You actually notice that his skin gets a little bit flushed as he continues reading the note. He hands it back as he shakily hands it to you. No, 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 no. This isn't real. They made him write that. I've known Albrecht for years now. He's a very devoted friend of mine. He's my
Who
contact.
who would have made him written that?
I don't know. That can't be. No, 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 no. He wouldn't betray me.
Well, still does. I'm assuming that this letter was written to him, not from him. And we may have found it in the possession of a wizard that's referred to as glass staff. Does that sound familiar to you at all?
Ildar again gets more pale as his eyes widen. Glass staff?
Yes, glass
Yes.
staff.
Funnily enough, the Red Brand were referring to this glass stuff as their quasi leader.
Sildar just kind of gets a little bit more pale somehow than usual as he just sort of says, Albrecht was known for carrying a staff made out of glass with him at all times.
Is Droop is still standing beside us? Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to turn to Droop and just say, Droop, could you give a brief description, or do you remember what Glassstaff looked like? Did you ever see him?
Glassstaff. No. Glassstaff always hiding. He lays under hood. Never talks. Well, talks. Always gives orders, but always via paper. Never talks to us directly.
And so you never saw him, Droop?
No, no. Only the bugbears answer to him.
But you do recall that Glassstaff was the one to give the orders out, wasn't he?
Yes.
I just turned to Sildar and just like kind of shrugged my shoulders in like confirmation that that was what we gleaned.
Sildar is at a loss of words. He is silent for a few moments as then he looks up. Well, I guess that explains why the goblins didn't outright have orders to kill me. I guess my friend still had a soft spot for me.
Yes, that is lucky, I guess. Would he be working willingly with what we can only assume to be an enemy, or do you think maybe they have something on him that would be causing him to have his arm twisted?
I don't know. My friend has always been loyal to me.
Sildar, I trust you on the battlefield, therefore I trust you off. So we will take your word with it, and we will definitely take this into consideration if and when we find this wizard known as Glassstaff, and we will hopefully confirm that it is not Lord Albrecht.
I hope so. Please, you have to let me know if he's being bribed or something, or maybe his mind is corrupted, but please, he's my friend. I need to know.
Just one more thing before we let you deliver these paperwork before Darren comes out chasing you. Wave Echo Cave. That's believe where Gungeon's brothers may have been also.
Yes, I do understand the idea of Wave Echo Cave. Unfortunately, though, the dwarves did not disclose their information towards me. Only the brothers knew about the exact location of it.
Anything to give us a general direction, maybe?
Unfortunately, no. The dwarves are very secretive about their findings.
Maybe if we find Gungeon in the caves, we can then figure out where the Wave Echo Caves are.
Indeed. Gundren is, like I said, being held in the Cragmaw Castle. I need to
Yes.
file enough paperwork to stage some sort of attack to it. I need to contact the mercenary guilds and possibly the assassins guilds, and possibly we will have a group over here in Roots. I don't know if you can all handle that by yourselves, but I need to make up paperwork so we can do it. Maybe, hopefully, we can get to Gundren within a week or so.
My friend, we will definitely be able to do that before you have sorted your paperwork out, but we would do it unofficially, I guess, maybe?
Sildar just kind of kicks the ground sheepishly. Well, I mean, you are technically mercenaries, and you aren't under any order of the guild anymore, so I guess that would be logical, but don't do anything too scary.
Definitely not. And turn back to Caden and Kaylee and Cadmaze. We don't need him anymore, do we?
Can we question him about if he has any information on the spider? Or what that
Yeah.
could possibly mean?
Ask your question.
What was it, the spider?
Just the terminology, fear the spider,
Yeah,
mean anything?
does fear the spider mean anything to you, Sildar?
No, I do not know anything about that.
Very well.
That was one of the guards that told us that, wasn't one of the red brands? I can't remember.
I
I
thought it
don't
was
have it on my
from
notes.
That's right. We'll just
Yep.
leave it for
Alright,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, Jess said it was from Frank who warned you about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was from Frank, yep.
Right. Well, if you don't mind me, I must be getting off. I have to staple these posters around. Apparently, a child got missing in the middle of the night. I'm putting up lost posters right now.
Could you give us one of those posters and we'll have a take a look at that? And then I'll remember you still owe me that beer. We'll catch up for it later.
Of course, of course. He hands you a poster as he moves away and starts handing out flyers in front of people. You glance at the poster and you notice that it is for the child that the halfling child that you met in the tavern yesterday before you went off to attack the Red Brands, and their name is Carp Alderleaf.
Carp, C-A-R-P.
Yep.
Elderleaf.
Okay.
All right. So, do we want to go back to the sleeping giant and just have a talk to Toblin?
Would it be alright if we take the long way around? I'd like to go and investigate that farmland where we last saw Frank, just to see whether he may have dropped anything indicating where he may have gone or the plan is head next.
Would you guys like to do that by yourself? I'd just like to duck up to the smithy and see if he's got any armor available for me, or if maybe I can just and then we'll meet at the sleeping giant.
Sounds excellent to me, Green.
Troop, come for a walk, young son.
Troop, I don't know where we're going. Must resist urge to pick pockets.
Go for it, but just don't get caught.
Oh boy. He gets caught. But until then, we're going to go back to the farm for now.
Yeah.
All right. You find yourselves in a very quaint location. You find yourselves in Alderleaf Farm.
Yeah, so they own the farm as well.
Can I investigate if there's any holes or anything in this farm?
As you actually go to the farmlands to actually investigate, you actually do see someone is actually ahead of you. It's the woman and child that were actually there in the fields as they're like looking around. You can actually hear the mother just sort of like calling out the name Carp over and over again as they circle around the fields, looking desperately for their child. This daughter is actually just sort of like looking around, just kind of like poking the ground with a stick.
This is the two that we rescued?
Yes.
Okay, who's going?
The child actually does perks up. Mommy, mommy, it's the one who saved us.
Hello, little one. How are you?
Doing
You
good.
feeling much better now that we're out of the cave?
Yes, I got a big old meal of porridge when I got back.
Oh, beautiful. And I bet you this beautiful warm sun that we're having today must make you be feeling fantastic.
The woman comes running towards her. Oh, I'm sorry, she's quite a handful. How can I help you?
No, there's no answers, Alan. Um, you may remember us from the other day. We helped test you guys out. We just thought we'd come and check on you and see how you were feeling.
The woman bows her head. Oh, thank you, but then immediately looks a little ashamed. I'm sorry. We don't have much money right now. I can't offer you a proper reward.
Oh, no, darling. This is not why we are here at all. We've also heard whispers around the town about young Carp. So we thought we might pop in and see whether there's anything that we can do to help. As he was the one that let us know that you guys were inside the manor and sent us to help you.
The woman goes pale as she hears the information about her son back from you. You heard about that? I guess it is a small town. Word does travel fast, I suppose. We don't know what happened. My husband is the local innkeeper in the Sleeping Giant. He says that Carp was playing around in the front. I don't know what's wrong with him. He seems to forget so much. He almost started to forget who Carp was. I broke down in tears and eventually he slowly remembered.
It must be really hard for you. Losing your memory is such a terrible, terrible thing. When we had met Carp, we had also met your husband in the Sleeping Giant as we entered town. And we did, obviously, through talking to Carp, discover that he was quite ill and losing his memory. So we did spend a little bit of time keeping Carp a little bit of company there, and that's when he confided in us about his missing. So we do have a soft spot for the young lad. Is there anything that we could do to maybe help locate Carp?
I mean, I don't really know. I've just been looking all day for him. Nothing has been coming up.
You haven't noticed any tracks or anything? Any suspicious looking tracks?
Aside from the occasional wolf prints, nothing much. Although I must admit, I'm only a humble farmer, not an animal tracker. He must have gone too far, though. Carp does known to play out on the outskirts of the forest, but he never goes farther than the farmlands. Yes, I'm worried.
We'll see what we can do. We'll have a look as well.
Don't worry about any cost. This is on us. We did take quite the signing to young Carp. We'll endeavour to help you however we can, Darling. Okay? So please rest your head. We will be straight on that one for you.
Very well. I think I skipped breakfast for the little one. She just sort of waves her child. Come now. It's time for porridge. The girl just simply gets back up and starts skipping towards that manor or the house.
Can we wander over to roughly where we saw Frank and see if there's any tracks to follow or anything?
Okay, roll a survival check.
Ooh.
3.
Oh man.
I Unless somebody was assisting me, I don't know.
Kaylee.
Was
Yes.
anyone helping you out?
Kaylee was assisting. Kaylee roll.
Yes, I will roll my survival check.
All right, I'll let you at advantage since Caden was.
I've got an 18. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so Kaylee is able to discern a little bit of footprints actually going towards the farmhouse from the manor. They seem to be a little tattered and kind of like blown over through the wind, but you do notice that there is a faint look of footprints going down. You actually notice that there is a footprints going to where it looks like a cellar door on the side. And as you look towards those footprints, you actually notice that they go down the outskirts towards pure south of where the town is.
Okay. Was that where you were just pinning? Or was
Yes.
that just an accident then? Okay, cool. All right. So I'll head on down over there. Right. And can I investigate the cellar?
You do actually notice that the cellar door actually seems to be locked picked open, and whoever locked picked it open actually somehow had some negligence to not fully lock the mechanism before they left.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, guys? Should we check this out?
Maybe we should meet with Corbett first.
No,
and follow
go.
up.
Go have some fun. Go. Just poke your head in there and see what's in there.
Check this one
Okay.
out. Yeah.
All right, we will enter.
All right. You poke your heads down the cellar, and it seems to be a very standard cellar, but you actually do notice that one of the rucksacks that is used to fill for wheat is actually missing, as they all seem to be neatly sorted out. But you can actually tell that like one of the piles is actually tossed around, and one of them is actually missing.
Interesting.
And this must have been a good old backpack that Mr. Frank must have used. So he must have been hiding down in here for some reason. Probably due to the shadows. He seems to like to lurk in shadows.
Yeah. Must have grabbed a rucksack and the child and made his way off.
I wonder if the child was down here with him too, or whether he was down here alone.
Ask to
Can we
investigate.
investigate to tell that?
Assist her.
Can we yeah.
Assist her.
I'll assist you.
All right. Roll investigation check with advantage.
Nine.
All right. As far as you can tell, though, it's kind of hard to discern, especially since the cool, very smooth flagstone that seems to be laying down on the basement floor. It's hard to tell if there's any footprints here at all.
All right.
No claw markings in the wall from anything like that.
Unfortunately, it's unable for you to discern at this moment.
Okay.
What do you see,
What do you
Cats?
guys think we could?
Cat Maze, do you see anything?
I don't know.
So we saw the tracks leading away from the farm to where we are right now.
Yep.
And there's a cellar here. Is there anything else around?
Oh, I meant there's a cellar in the farmhouse. Not
Yeah,
the cellar
that's
right
what I thought. Okay, so the tracks lead from the
This was
cellar
where he was
down here.
there. Yeah.
Okay, and when we get here, can we see that the tracks continue, or?
As you get further and further up the hill, you actually do notice that it gets harder and harder to find the tracks as you were going by loose dirt, but now it goes into like tall brush. You can occasionally see like the occasional tall grass stalk just kind of pushed away, but after a while, it gets completely undiscernible where your prey might have gone.
Okay, and if we make our way to the top of the hill, what do we see to the south?
As you make your way to the top of the hill, you actually do notice as you look south, there is a mountain range in the distance.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, with no way to track him, and nothing obvious that he could have been going to,
I think he might have
I'm not
put
sure
into
where
another
do we go from
dimension.
here.
Do you have a detect magic or anything? Do you have detect magic spell? Did you end up putting it on?
No. I don't think I even had the option.
All right. You can't see anything in the brushweed or anything like that. You can't.
I'll investigate around to see if if I feel like there's any way we could possibly track him.
All right, I'm going to need an investigation check at disadvantage then.
12.
Okay. Unfortunately, you lack the tracking discipline in order to fully discern what is going on as you just sort of just stare out, putting a shadow on top of your forehead to allow you to see better as you just cannot discern anything in the distance.
Okay. Well, I think we probably need to go back to the inn and ask around if there's any trackers in town. Meet
Yep.
up with Korvik. You guys agree?
Actually, we should bring Corvick back to the cellar and up here and see what he thinks as well.
Alright, well, we're going to make our way back to the inn.
All right.
Sorry, not the inn, the Sleeping Giant.
Hey. So now we'll just go back to Korvik right now. Korvik, you have seen Droop actually caught them with their hands deep inside a tall elven woman's pocket as they are trying to pile a pile of stones right next to you in like a very odd shape. You notice that immediately the woman catches Droop, grabs them by the wrists, and then like throws them on the ground with a judo throw and puts a knife on their throat. Filthy goblin! How did you get into town? I'm gonna slit your throat right here, right now. How dare you defile this holy shrine?
I'm going to cast guidance on myself. I look to the heavens and go, "Oh Lord, please help me as I sort this out." I'm going to run up to the lady and just be like, "Stop, stop! That goblin he is innocent. He is with me." And then I'm going to ask her to try and take her attention away from the goblin. What gods are you building this shrine for?
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion check. Persuasion with guidance of D4 for a total of 15.
15. Okay. The woman looks a little inquisitively and just kind of like looks at Droop as they just kind of like pant very pitifully into their hands. Ugh. Are people recruiting goblins nowadays?
Ah, yes, it is a tough world out here. We sometimes all the help you can get is well, points to Droop and be like, "Well, as you can see, that's all the help we can get sometimes." But as I said, what deity are you building this for?
The woman just sort of like looks down as they just sort of keeps putting the stones on top of this makeshift shrine. Well, this is a god not known to the people of Phandelver.
I'm a well-traveled man. It's possible that I may have heard of them.
Hmm.
I am a cleric. I have been in temples and have a lot of my god is Tempest. He is an amazing god of war, but he is fair and just. Who are you building this for?
The woman just kind of looks inquisitive of you. I'm going to need a religion check from you.
Religion. Uh, 14.
Okay. You are able to discern that this shrine is for the deity of trickery. They are known as Agatha.
Please help. Agatha, yes. Ah, she. Well, just pray tell why you would be praying to Agatha. She's
I
a patron of many thieves and gamblers. By all means, I understand, but look, this Droop was just playing a bit of a prank and practicing, but you do understand your god isn't about direct confrontation, so the knife to the throat, can we put that away?
Mhm. The woman just simply puts the dagger back in uh her rucksack. I suppose, as long as this filthy thing learns to keep their hands to themselves.
Yes, yes. Yes. Look, what I will do is tonight, when I am doing my nightly prayers, I will also make a prayer to Agatha, uh, and will definitely uh, pay her homage and thank you for this. And I will make sure that Droop, definitely, and I turn to Droop, hands in pockets or no more socks.
Next, the sister put their hands to their chests. You pledge your allegiance to another god? Are you not a man of clerical faith? Wouldn't that be considered sacrilege?
I didn't say I would change. I said I would provide a thank you to them for all the hard work that they do.
The sister just sort of glances at you. Hmm. Well, if you wish to redeem yourself and get the boon of Agatha, I suggest that you do a little favor for me.
I'm listening.
Very well. Up north, that we had some problems with a local gang of some sorts. Not these Red Brands folk. They have black cloaks and they have strange silver masks.
Just by any chance, when you say up north, you're not talking about at Cragmar Castle, are you?
No. I'm talking about the ruins of Thunder Tree.
The ruins of Thunder Tree?
Indeed,
Yes.
it seems that one of these brigands ran off with a very, very special offering to the shrine. They defiled it with their greed as they have taken this sort of offering from the shrine and they moved up there, started mumbling about something about appeasing a dragon.
A dragon?
Indeed,
By the god of tempests. Yes. What is the shrine piece that they have stolen that I can be descriptive of it so that I know what I'm looking for, as I can imagine these people might have lots of things up there.
the woman just sort of sighs. Do not laugh, but it is a simple silver comb. It has been an heirloom for my family for generations, and I always bring it as a sort of offering to Agatha wherever I go, whenever I build a shrine to gain her boon to the town. But these vagabonds have stolen it.
Look, Agatha is very susceptible to flattery, so a comb is a perfect uh, offering to her so that she may always keep her banshee hair perfect. I will definitely endeavor to go north to the ruins of Thunder Tree and see if we can get this back for you. I have some other travelers that are at the inn, and I'm actually on my way to the blacksmith, but when I get to the inn, we're definitely going north. Can't be too hard to deviate and get this for you.
Very well. Retrieve this comb, and I will offer you and anyone who accepts Agatha's boon and a title, as well as her blessings.
May Agatha always smile upon you and your dice roll.
Wait, what roll?
Dice, die, like game, dragon die.
Oh, very well. You may be off.
Thank you, and alright, I'm gonna grab hold of Droop and drag him up to the smithy.
You actually see Droop actually try to like just faintly grasp at a passerbier's pockets before you leave.
Droop, no!
I, it is my nature.
I know. I will show you how to do it sneakily. I'll let you learn from Cadme. She is a rogue with high pickpocketing. She will be able to teach you. I'm gonna step into the smithy as I'm saying this.
All right. You enter the smithy.
Have a look around. What do I see?
You see a just a human male just sort of like pounding away on a piece of iron in the middle of his town's the middle of his shop, you can see adornment of armors and weapons all amongst the walls.
Nice. Smithy, greetings. How are you?
Ah, greetings. How may I assist you today?
This chainmail, it's getting a little old, and I just heard word of people making sacrifices to dragons, and I'm just wondering if you've got anything a little bit more puncture resistant, if you know what I mean, looking to upgrade to plate.
The man just sort of gestures to his wares.
Well, I have anything you need as long as you have the coin.
Yes, see, that's the problem. I don't quite have the coin, and was wondering if maybe there was some type of bargain that we could strike up.
The bargain? What sort of bargain do you think I can offer you?
Uh, I imagine you would need some supplies. We are surrounded by mines, ones that have been lost long, never to be found. If I was to, by chance, go in there and find anything of value,
I suppose we could make an exchange if you...
offer me some sort of value.
look, as a gesture of good faith that I do intend. Do you have any use of jewels or, please hold. What did we get? Malachite. Malachite. Do you need malachite for anything?
I could possibly gutsy up one of your weapons to make it more appealing, if that's what you mean.
Sure. Yes. I'm gonna hand him my warhammer and a piece of malachite.
All right. He works his magic as he manages to pound a small hole into the head of the hammer and manages to embed the piece of malachite inside the hammer.
All right, that'll be 25 gold.
Yes, thank you. Hand him the malachite and the 25 GP. What does the malachite in my weapon do? Does it make it look pretty?
Yep.
Fantastic, I love it. Your workmanship is fantastic. Mordem would be very super impressed with this. Do you have any talents taught to you by the dwarves by any chance?
Self-taught myself. Family's been Phandelver for generations.
Very impressive. Look, if you can do this with a warhammer and a piece of malachite, I can only imagine what you could do with some magic. Maybe I might even find some mithril and you can make me some mithril plate.
No, mithril is quite rare in these hills, so if you come across it, it would be an honor to work with it.
Well, I'll keep that in mind, good sir. Thank you very much for your time.
As you say this, you actually kind of eyeball to Droop as the smithy is kind of just very engaged with you. As you see that, you actually see Droop pocket like a knife from the rack into his own pockets.
I'm going to then turn back and see if the smithy has noticed this.
He has not noticed it.
I'm going to grab Droop and just get him out of there.
All right,
Droop
has a dagger on him now.
Yeah. Droop, well done. That was very impressive. See how you did it when he wasn't paying attention? Not when they were paying attention. You're a fast learner.
Crime pays.
Oh, yes, it does. Shall we head back to the sleeping giant with the others?
Yes, yes.
All right, you eventually reconvene with your allies. So
Yeah.
you're now in the sleeping giant.
Hey guys, how did you go? Did you have any luck down in the farms?
We seem to have lost Frank's tracks up on the hill. We were thinking of perhaps asking around town to see if there's any trackers.
Yeah, definitely, and it definitely was the young son that we were interacting with the other day that seems to have gone missing. So
Seems like it, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I did speak with the mother and the little girl that we did release from the manor, and touch base with them. They definitely confirmed that it was the little boy, and they're quite distraught over it. It's really quite heartbreaking, to get two family members back, lose one. I really feel quite invested in this. I really want to help them the best that we can.
Oh, yes, that's quite a conundrum we have. I've also been young Droop here, whilst under my care, just happened to piss off an elf lady who was making a shrine to her god Agatha, and I've kind of alluded to the fact that I will help her out by she had a silver comb that she was going to use as a sacrifice or as like a what's the word when you give your god something? Anyway, one of those things, and it's up north on the way to this Cragmar Castle, so I guess we could have a look around in town, see if some of the hunters are here, and if that doesn't work, we may have a lead to go north. Frank appears to have gone south, but happy to definitely help out and chase Frank down. We did kind of let him loose.
That's the guilt that I do feel as well. But Agatha, you say? Yes, I'm familiar with her. She was making a shrine to Agatha. Interesting.
Yes.
And the silver comb that was stolen. Droop, you didn't happen to take that?
Say that again, sorry.
Did Droop happen to take that?
No. Saw no silver comb. Droop would have taken that
Are
ages
you
ago.
sure?
No, it
I
was
know
stolen.
you were using quite the slurs about us elven folk the other day, so it wouldn't surprise me if you were out to sacrifice and destroy our little temples that we make.
No,
Droop is
definitely was not
honest.
Droop. He was actually just trying to steal a brick for some reason. Maybe he wanted to use it to club someone's head in. But hey, he improved. He stole a knife. He's got a now dagger. But no. The lady said that it was they were wearing black cloaks with, I think it was gold masks on their face. But they're going to be going to the ruins of Thunder. Something about summoning a dragon. So I definitely think that's worth looking into.
Oh,
Droop would have
definitely
known
agree.
the comb was elf. Droop would have broken it.
Droop, calm.
Droop?
She'll kick you in the nuts.
Yes, that is true. Do you
All
not
right.
trust me yet after all we've been through?
Droop must get more armor for Crotch.
Yes, we all must. Why do you think we went to the smithy?
I do advise. Oh, how did you get the smithy there, Corvette?
He fleeced me of 25 gold and my malachite gem. But if I find some rare materials for him to make me a piece of armor, he may make it for free now, but I think he might charge me as well, so who knows?
Yes, alright then.
Shall we ask around to see if there's a proficient tracker in town?
Sure.
Yeah.
Probably worthless asking Toblin because he's got the memory of a goldfish.
Is there anyone else in the Sleeping Giant at the moment?
You notice that there's a few familiar faces. Well, you don't know names, but just some familiar townsfolk around. As you actually get the insight to actually ask around the bar if there's any trackers in town, and they actually shake their heads, saying that they get most of their pelts and meats from the Trading's Guild or Lion Shield, I mean.
Oh, okay, alright. I guess we'll head down there.
Though before we do set off, does anyone want an ale? I'm sure Toblin will just give us one for free, seeing as he forgets that we're here all the time.
He most definitely will. And breakfast beer is my favorite.
Of course it is, my friend.
I'm sure Cadmaze would love a beer. Look at her, she's wetting her tongue as much as she wants to wet her blade.
Still on you, right?
I'm a little bit light after seeing that smithy, but sure, I'll fork out for you this time.
Oh, I can spot us, friend. It's all good. And as I said, I'm sure he's going to give us one for free, forgetting that we were here. I approach Mr. Toblin and ask him for some ale for the 5 of us. Do goblins drink ale? I'm assuming
Not
so.
for me, thank you.
Well there. Good day, adventurers. It's good to see you. Say, I must ask, have you seen my son? My wife is worried sick, and I'm asking around my village of friends.
What do you?
I don't think we were here the other day, sir. But I did bump into your wife and daughter earlier down by the farm, and we have spoken with them. Such a tragedy. Is there any more information that you might be able to give us on your son?
Welcome, my friends. It's good to see a familiar face in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have you seen my son?
Let's leave.
Yeah, I think we might pass on the ale then, guys. But rest assured, Hobgoblin, we are looking for him. Guys, I don't think we're going to get too much information from him today. At least he's got a bit more of a vocabulary this time. He remembers that his son's missing.
So, did they recommend to go to the Lion's Shield cluster to have a look at maybe a proficient tracker?
Sounded like it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna swipe an ale off the table as I walk out the door.
You're doing with that breakfast ale, don't you, Mr. Korvik?
Mm-hmm. I'm not going in first. Last time I did, my nose got bashed in.
After you, Miss Caden, I'll follow you.
I'll wait outside.
Right, kid. You enter the door, and aside from the mayor, actually taking a seat in the back, just kind of counting coins one by one as he just shakes his head and then continues stacking the coins one by one. It's just the same usual suspects inside.
Okay. Is there like a barkeep or anything?
A barkeep?
Or is this more of a
Trading hub.
Oh, okay. And is Sildar in here, or is...
Sildar is not there.
Okay.
Maybe just
It's
ask
just-
Darren.
Yeah, Darren's there.
Alright. I'll go over to him and ask him if he knows of any decent trackers in town.
Darren explains to you that they just get shipments of pelts and meat from the local traders hosted by Neverwinter up north. But if you would like to make a certain request to either hire a sort of mercenary hunter or hire somebody from the mercenaries guilds, or he's going to need a lot amount of paperwork from you.
Okay. Alright. We'll be back in a minute. Go outside and discuss this.
He just kind of like looks at you and he just kind of gets sad as he holds the pen and just kind of like drops it on his desk.
Keen has to do some paperwork. Maybe we should put in a formal request to have a tracker come down from Netherwind.
I get the feeling that's going to take a few days.
Well, it's possible that Frank may get out of range by there, but in saying that, could it... I mean, we don't really have any other clues at this stage. We could ask for the tracker to come down, and then in the meantime, we could go north, have a look at the Cragmar Castle and the ruins.
Yes, I suppose. I get the feeling the gods are saying, no, you can't go after Frank.
Yeah. Turn to Kaylee and say, Kaylee, you're the most invested in this. How do you feel about the options that we have available to us?
I look at the ground and my heart on my hand on my heart and just really think about it for a moment. I think we do owe it to the family to see what we can do. I think we should put it to a vote of the group. I am for applying for the tracker.
I don't mind. You do know that Darren loves to do paperwork, so I'm sure he could blitz through it pretty fast with you.
Yes, that's right. That's how I'm feeling. I feel that we brought this upon this town by, let's be honest, I brought this on this town by befriending Frank and setting him free, not aware of the chaos that he was going to create.
It's fine. I'm gonna cast guidance on her and gently guide her back to the door. You go deal with Sildar and the mountain of paperwork, but we'll
Make sure to find out how long it would take to get a tracker down here.
Right, as I re-enter the line field, I say, let's do it. Let's fill out this paperwork for this tracker. How long approximately would it take for the tracker to arrive.
Darren looks at you and almost a little bit giddy that he's actually going to be doing paperwork with someone besides himself now. He just simply claps his hands. Well, let's see. So the paperwork. Go ahead. Call it a mercenary so that way we can avoid the more dicier situations. The travel fees of Neverwinter. He's mostly going to be on foot, but we can hire someone who has a horse, and that might be a little bit more expensive. So, on horseback, at least you can be here as 3 days. If not, well, the next shipments will be here within a week.
Let me just confer with my group. I think 3 days might be fine. Is there any way that we could get them here faster, though?
Unfortunately, no. Oh, there's also a
Even
guild
maybe
hiring
for something
fee.
a little bit extra. Maybe not even something a little extra on the side there.
Sorry, what was that?
You know, I rub a couple of extra gold pieces together and look at him and say, any faster?
Oh, okay. Darren just kind of like looks at you and just kind of scratches his mustache as he just kind of looks at you. Oh, I'm sorry, my dear, but horses can only travel so fast. No amount of gold can change that.
All right, and I say, just, get the paperwork ready, and I will confer with the group, sir. I should be back in a moment. And
he
I
just
leave,
simply,
and I come back.
He waves at you. Excuse me, miss. It's going to be at least a 50 gold fee to the guilds. So just make sure you at least have that money before you make your decision, yes?
They ain't getting any of my money.
You
Alright,
guys can
come back
converse.
out.
I will be right back.
I come back out and I chat with the group. Say, look, guys, apparently going to be 3-day wait for the tracker to come. There is a fee, but look, I am an elven princess and I don't want any covering this one on my own.
I don't really mind.
So,
3
what do you
days
guys
though.
think?
3 days for the tracker to get here. Do you think? I mean, the chances of finding Carp alive, I don't think they're even there. But maybe if we did find a buddy, it would at least give the family some closure. I mean, look, ultimately the decision is yours. I'm happy to stay around in town for 3 days. I mean, look, there's talks of castles and dragons and mines and wave echo caves. I mean, we've got plenty of time to stay in town and do other things while we wait. So I'm happy to allow. I give my vote to organizing a tracker.
Yeah, alright.
Agnes?
I say we should just leave Frank to his own business.
Well, 3 against 1. Looks like we're getting it.
Yeah,
Droop,
sounds good.
Droop, what do you say?
Yeah.
I say yes, go for it.
Well,
Fantastic. I'll go back in and I'll start these papers. With,
Droop has never seen a horse before.
Yeah,
An
maybe
big
you
horse.
can horse. Yes. Alright, I'll enter back in and
What did you guys decide on?
get these papers.
we're
We would
hiring
love
a tracker
to
for you.
apply for the tracker.
What was that?
We'll apply for the tracker, thanks, sir.
Oh, okay. Darren waves you down as he asks for the upfront gold fee, 50 gold for the tracker.
Alright, and I will give him the 50 gold for that one.
All right. He files the paperwork.
Great.
You're kind of surprised how fast 2 hours is when you're doing tons and tons of paperwork. As 2 hours pass by as your crew waits outside for you. Darren claps his hands, rubs them. Done. It's all done. I will now send it via messenger, and hopefully they'll get over there, and they'll be as fast as they can be.
Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, and we will see you soon.
That was a short
as
rest.
I leave. Very short rest.
Can I get my hit points back? No. Leave. I'm still -1 hit point.
Shouldn't be. We had a long rest.
No, because remember, Sula smashed the door into my nose,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
so I need to.
All right. So I guess we've got 3 days to spare. Do we want to investigate this stuff going on up north?
I definitely think that we will head towards this castle. Does actually, who do you think is around in town? I'm gonna pop my head back into Darren and just call out Ruins of Thunder. You got an idea of which direction?
Ruins of Thunder? Are you talking about Thunder Tree?
Yeah, Ruins of Thunder Tree. My apologies.
Oh, yes, that's an old town up north. Why would you want to go over there?
Friend of a business friend, gods, pantheons, dragons, you know, just the usual adventure stuff.
Dragons? Here?
Yeah. Well, apparently. That's why we're going up there to have a look. Is it on the same route to Cragmar Castle?
Darren gets deathly serious. Can you confirm if there is a dragon? Because if there is, I need to file some paperwork.
No dragon. No dragon. Definitely no dragon. I think she may have meant, like, lizard. Maybe that's what she said. Lizard.
Darren just sort of raises their eyebrow at you. I'm going
But-
to file a report just in case.
But direction? Is it in the same direction as Cragmar Castle?
No, Thunder Tree is up north, but it's alongside the road back to Neverwinter. You'll find a fork in the road. It's mostly covered by grass and with a sort of gravel. It's about 2.5 days from here, though.
Oh my, that's a huge distance. So I'm guessing Cragmar is to the right at the fork, and to the left would be Neverwind's direction.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go back outside. Well, looks like that one's a 2.5 day march from here. But Cragmar Castle, which is where Gungeon is about half a day or a day's march from here. Apparently we have to go right at the fork of the road, so... Should we head off?
Yeah. Okay. So Cragmore.
Cragmar Castle.
Okay.
I will let you guys see the map.
Oh yes. That is a hike and a half.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna have time to go to Thunder Tree and back and
We could have
be
delivered-
back in time to meet the. Yeah. We could go and hire our own tracker from Neverwinter and bring them back ourselves.
Yeah. The Tribor Trail. Well, should we head on up?
Yeah, I guess we should make our way to Cragmore and see what happens there.
Oh, I forgot to mention that point too, since you've been there.
So
Oh,
that
was
was
that?
the cave.
That was the cave where we found Sildar.
Yeah, that was the Goblin Cave.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. We slow pack march up to Cragmore Castle, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to
Well,
mention, you guys don't have any transportation, so you're on foot.
Yes.
oh,
So it's going to take you twice as long.
Oh, so it's a 2-day march there and a 5-day march up to Thunder Tree.
Yep.
All right, let's ask around in Phandelver and see if anyone's got some horses that we could acquire. I didn't see any stables, but I mean it's always worth asking
yeah.
one of the farmers to see
Maybe
if they've got
the-
some. The
Yeah,
elder
maybe
leaf.
the elderly family.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Cadmus, would you like to join us on a little adventure up north?
I guess I have nothing better to do at the moment.
Very well.
So we're gonna go to elderly farm and just ask if she's got some horses we can borrow.
Yeah.
You go over there and she has no horses available. She does actually mention that Barthen's provisions may have some extra steeds in a carriage.
Ah, yes. Okay. All right. Well, wander up. Go in. Fuck. What was his name?
Barthen.
No, Barthen. I'm sure I did the same thing last game.
All right. Let's Barthen. Greetings. Good to see you again.
Oh, hello there.
transportation for 4 people. Do you have something that would be suitable? We're going to head up towards going to take the trial walk road and just have a look around.
Well, in fact, the cart that you actually escorted back is under rentableness right now.
Yes. Would you also have a horse to drive it, or an ox by chance?
Yes, the 2 oxes that are driving it are also available.
Perfect. And what type of fee are we looking at?
Well, if you wish to rent it for a week, it's going to cost you about 100 gold.
Is there any way we can barter that price down?
What is your offer?
Well, surely that you may have something that you need taken up north, perhaps, or something brought back that we could also include and reduce the fee?
Well, I have had some shipments stolen from me recently. One of my caravans was attacked. Luckily, no one was hurt, but the people did actually steal the provisions from me.
Well, if you have any more information, we'd love to try and help out.
Yes, I believe that my runners claimed that the provisions were stolen in a place called Cragmaw Castle.
Well, funnily enough, we perhaps may be headed right past there and can pop in and have a look.
Very well, I will half the fee then. 50 gold and I'll let you rent it as long as you bring back the provisions.
Yes. Turn to the group and say we all cough up.
Cool.
Yeah.
12 and a half gold each.
Yeah.
All right.
Barthen, you have yourself a deal.
Very well. The oxes are yours. Treat them well. They are strong beasts.
Do they come with provisions, or do we need anything to feed them with, just in case we're gone for slightly longer, or are they happy just to graze off the side of the road?
Oh, they're happy just to graze, but the cart has no supplies, so whatever you have on your backs is what you're bringing.
That's fine. Alright, thank you very much. Any more information on the provisions stolen, just so we know what we're looking for?
Ah, yes. They're lion shield crates. I only care about those provisions. Don't touch
Just the
anything
lion.
inside, but if there's anything else that doesn't belong to the lion shield, you feel free to keep it.
Yes, I know
Lion
I'm a
shield
nerd.
crates,
Fluffy,
not a
that's why I got
problem.
my nerd hat on. I got a nerd hat.
And how many crates do you think there would be?
At least 4.
Awesome, at least 4. Not a problem. We'll keep an eye out for them, and we will do our best to bring them back for you. We're gonna leave now. Step outside and just make sure. Guys, I think we need to ask the gods above what type of provisions one should take for a journey like this. What real talk? Would you want us to take anything? Like, obviously, we've never traveled out of town before in a game, so like, what would the standard shit to be taking?
That is up to everyone in the group. Like, I know...
I think it's more of a question is, are we going to get halfway there, realize we've got nothing to eat, and then die from starvation, or is it not going to be a factor, really?
I'm pretty sure everyone comes with 10 days worth of
Oh, yeah.
rations. I think you guys only used 1 each.
Yeah,
Okay.
and a ration is used to go into a long rest, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Dried
Equipment,
berries, dried meats.
rations, yeah, 10. And we're not going to worry about water.
I'm sure you guys have like flasks or something you fill on like river
on the
water.
journey. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, with all in order, we'll just call Droop and throw him on the cart and jump on and go for a wander, I guess.
What does he get a nice comfy ride?
Well, look, we can all jump on. Oxens are strong, and he did give us 2.
It's true.
So we're gonna load everyone in. Everyone would like to ride on the cart, or would anyone like to walk? Or
I'll ride in the back.
yeah, we're all gonna ride in the cart. We're gonna crack the oxen and head up to Cragmore Castle, I guess.
Alrighty. Let me just do a few rolls so you guys can talk amongst yourselves while I see if anything happens up the road.
Oh yes. Provisions. Bath and hired a cart, 2 oxen, had a cart of provisions stolen, 4 lion.
What do you think he's got in those lion shield crates? Especially for him to tell us not to open it.
And he did mention there were 4, so I'm thinking maybe we'll see if there's only 3 lion shield crates. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I mean, how's he going to know if we've opened them or not?
Well, I don't think we should. I think if we open one,
Or, for that fact, how does he know that whoever took them didn't open them, even if it was us
yes.
that opened them?
Well, that's.
I do agree.
I.
I think, in fact, by him saying not to open them is pretty much telling us to open them.
I think I heard him say, "Please open the crates," but we'll suss that out when we get there. If we even find them. This castle might be ginormous.
I've never seen a small castle.
No. I'm still wondering about this Wave Echo Cave. I'm really hoping that we can find Gungeon alive and make sure that he can give us some more information on this.
If not, perhaps somebody there will have some information on it.
What we do need to warn Droop about, though, is that he may end up fighting against other goblins. Someone did mention that there was plenty of goblins and bug bars there. Droop, are you okay with doing a bit of stabby on your own kind?
Oh, knife does not discriminate.
Nope, it does not. Just remember, we're the good guys, though.
Troop will try to understand during the heat of battle.
Yes, I think maybe you can come up the front line with me then. I need a strong warrior beside me.
All right, so you make your way. The first day, well, it's about days away. So you eventually get there, but about halfway down the road, there seems to be nothing of interest along the side of the road. But until everything grows silent, you see it before you can even hear it. A shadow dances over you, huge, sprawling into the distance. But as you see it, you can barely only understand what it is. As you look up to the sky, it's a green dragon flying above.
Oh,
shit.
Okay. Who's steering the car?
How about we jump out of the car?
Yeah, okay. I was going to say steer it straight into the trees and hide.
I
Yeah.
thought it was
Is
Frank
it-
there for a minute.
I can
Is it
hear
just
it.
passing over, or
It's just passing over you.
and
As
it
it flies off into
hasn't
the
seen us? Okay.
Holy shit, a brick.
Which direction was it heading?
You notice the dragon was actually heading north as it flies across over you.
Great. What color was it?
You
Green.
notice that it was a green dragon.
Is anyone well versed in dragons and knows whether green means anything, or?
Yes, it is, tail, 5 presence. Yes, poison breath is what I did think it was. Green is poison. They, yes. Crazy amount of, holy shit, a crazy amount of poison breath. Like, whatever you do, definitely do not stand
Don't get breath.
within
Don't-
front of it.
okay, don't get breathed on.
Definitely don't fuck me.
Okay.
Actually,
Keep traveling.
as you are done shooting bricks, you actually look up and actually can see where the dragon is actually going. And you notice that as you consult your map, it's actually going to Thunder Tree.
Well, shit, the Black Cloaks must be, doing their job. The thieves have definitely, seemed to have summoned him. Did we notice if it was an adult green dragon?
You cannot discern from your distance.
Okay.
Did we note if it was a male?
You cannot tell that either.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Okay, I
Right.
guess we'll carry on.
Yeah. Keep on heading up to Cragmore.
Yep.
Alrighty. Oh shoot, where it is? So again, aside from that very scary event, nothing of interest has happened throughout the day. You're all just incredibly on edge, though, as you move forward towards the castle. But eventually, you find a break in the forest as it leads up into a hillside. As you notice, there is a castle next to you. So you guys are kind of like at the base, but unfortunately the map is kind of small, so I have to put you guys in a very closest position. But you guys are maybe about 40 feet away from the castle rather than like on the doorstep, so I'll let you
Yeah.
approach how you wish.
We're just gonna have a look around, I guess. Oh, this castle looks immense. Should we scout around the outsides and see, or should we just waltz on in through the front door?
Let's send Droop in through the front door and see what happens to him.
Hey, Droop, come here for a sec.
Yes.
Actually, do we notice if is the castle in good condition, or is it in ruins like the manor was? Or
You can actually tell this castle would have actually been about like 5 stories tall, a grand splendor of architecture, but it's only been reduced to 1.5 floors as the place is absolutely crumbled and distraught. You actually do notice that the place is actually being held up by lumber and other sorts of shoddy craftsmanship.
like after the fact that it's been fallen over, it's been like propped up, or is it
Yes.
part of the? Yeah.
You can tell that some new occupants are there and desperately trying to keep it alive.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to turn to the party and say, do we want to just go in all spells blazing, or do we sneak in? I'm actually kind of tasting a bit of blood, and
If Gundren's in there, then time is of the essence. I think we should just go straight in.
what do you
But I
think?
do agree with sending Droop as the forefront, seeing as there must be a lot of goblins and everything in there. So I say Droop first, and whoever next.
Shh, all right, Droop, you
And
have a very important mission.
hold on. Cad, do you actually walk up like that?
Sure.
Nah, too late. She's already up there.
Bang it.
As soon as she heard us say spells blazing, she pulled her daggers out, ready to roll, and she moved
Yeah,
ahead
yeah.
of us.
I need to make as soon as you Jesus Christ. As soon as you enter the way, you actually can hear the sounds of boom, 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 as arrows go flying through like arrow slits as they all manage to hit Kat as she hits the front of the
Oh,
suit
no.
Thanks.
as she takes, oh my God, 22 piercing damage as she just sort of just gets pelted with arrows. She slumps back and falls down behind the pillar. The arrow seems to have stopped their rallying.
Why is it always me?
Oh my
Do
god.
I still have my healing
If
potion?
you're gonna do that, you should say, I'm gonna stealthily go up and then have a look.
Do I still have my healing potion?
Are you
You?
still conscious?
I don't know. Am I conscious?
How
you
many hit
took-
points do you have?
You have 8 hit points. You took 22 whopping damage as you tried to approach the front.
Oof.
Am I conscious or not?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
you're
you
only unconscious if you go to 0.
You did fall back and like kind of like fall back and like take cover because this like little ramp thing is about like 5 feet tall as you just sort of like retreated back from the arrows just like slamming into you.
As I noticed this, me cads, hold on. I really don't want to do it now. I kind of have to. I'm going to say Cads has fallen down that little ledge and is kind of hiding there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call out to her, Cads, you flaming redhead. Use your
Flaming
stealth
Galar.
abilities. Yeah, you flaming galah. I'm gonna have to cast Cure Wounds on her. Oh, it's terrible too. Fuck. You only get 6 hit points from that.
Can someone pull his arrows out?
Yeah.
All right, you have 14 hit points.
One's lodged in my spleen.
Cast that. So it's a spell
That
slot.
could have been
can't-
Drew.
It could have been. Hey, don't say that aloud.
Oh, he doesn't speak common. Don't worry.
Oh.
You actually see like Droop's eyes going in 2 different directions as you say that.
Well, no sound like the present. Should we? Hey, Droop, come. Would you like to lead us into battle, you fearsome little warrior?
I'm going to cast guidance on him as I do so.
What? No, what? No.
You
Yeah,
see
yeah,
Droop
yeah.
like brandishing a knife in one hand, a club in the other.
Droop, you bunkheads.
What? No. Oh, Droop know where we are. Cragma Castle.
What
Do
do you
you
mean
know another way
where
in?
we are?
Yes. Droop heard stories about here. Some of Droop friends stationed here.
Is there? Could you call them out?
Probably not. Hobgoblins probably here. Don't let goblins play around.
Do you want us to bonk the goblins in the head, the hobgoblins in the head?
Droop just gets kind of nervous.
Hobgoblins, stronger, more tactful, more angry than regular goblins.
Droop just ports at Kaylee.
Also, they hate elves.
Well, the good, that means they'll have a fight on their hands. Any friend of
Um,
mine, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, vice versa, something rather.
Do you know if there's another way in, Drew?
Entrances are crumbled, very, very crumbly.
I think the front door is probably the best option. Would you like to take us in through the front door, Drew? You can pretend we're your prisoners and that you have caught us. That will at least get us in the front door, because it seems to be like a bit of an ambush out there.
Droop just kind of like looks nervously.
Maybe, but
Droop points at Kelly.
they will kill that one on sight. No prisoner of elves. No prisoner.
Okay,
Perhaps
well,
Kaylee could turn herself into something else then.
woof.
Yeah, I could
Have-
definitely
actually-
turn myself into a wolf.
Did we see any bears on the journey up here since we were going through the bush?
Unfortunately,
it-
no.
Okay, so does it have to be a beast she sees during a campaign, or is there like, I mean, everyone's seen a bear.
I've never seen a bear.
Okay,
The only bears I've seen are big,
Very
slow
small.
ones, big panda bears.
all right.
I don't exactly
And
know
there's like,
the rules of wild shapes, so I can't really.
I will just stick to what she's seen then.
yeah, I was wondering, is there, because I've seen the dragon, can I become a dragon? You know, it sounds scared.
I think there's a certain challenge
Yeah,
rating that the beast
yeah.
must be.
Ah, okay. So basically, I'm stuck with a rat and a wolf. Is that right?
And whatever's pulling the cart.
The oxen.
An
Yeah.
ox. Oh, and we had horses before, so I can be a horse.
No,
is
I
that
don't
right?
think we saw any horses.
Yeah, the two dead ones.
Oh, okay. Do you want to transform into a dead horse?
As long as I don't have to be a dead horse.
Nah. Alright, shall we just rush up the
Well, I'll
stairs?
take this into a wolf first.
You are going to turn into a wolf?
Oh,
Yeah.
Drew can ride you and he can pretend it's his steed and he's captured us three.
Yes.
Want
Want to go for a ride on the pretty horse? On the pretty wolf?
Oh, Droop always wanted to ride something into battle. Are you sure, though, friends? What was Droop supposed to do once they turn you in?
You leave that up to us, and you either run into a corner and hide or bonk some heads.
Droop, kinda scared, but Droop will do.
All we need you to do is just get us in the front door without being turned into pincushions.
Very well, very well.
I still have an arrow in my ass.
I'm going to leave it there.
Alright, so I'm guessing Drew mounts up.
Yeah, let me.
Kaylee, does she buck him off or?
tempting.
I guess that's a no. All right. So what order?
Well,
Droop and Kaylee.
Droop and Kelly, and then the rest of us just follow behind with our
All
hands in the air, like we just don't care.
right.
No, I think we. I honestly, I think we just rush in the front door.
All right.
I'm going last.
All right. I do think that Droop and Kaylee go first, and then we'll quickly run in behind them.
Mhm.
You ready?
Ready?
All right.
Droop, onwards.
Droop just sort of waves down. Down.
Droop has prisoners. Droop has prisoners. Ah, is that Droop? Droop sucks. Why Droop here? Droop does not suck.
Droop, move forward, move forward. I keep whispering to him. Droop, move
Yeah.
forward, just walk in.
You can actually see Droop arguing with the goblins.
Droop does not suck. Droop is great. Droop take adventurers. No, Droop stinky. Droop have weakest ears.
Droop, get inside.
Droop is not weak. Droop is not. Prove it. Droop was always runt of litter. I'll prove. How prove.
You can actually hear yelling.
What's going on over there?
Quick, we're gonna use this. Are they distracted or?
I'm just gonna move around, Drew.
Yeah, get inside.
And dash inside.
Sneaking around and
As you
dashing.
say so, you can actually see a hobgoblin coming out.
Halt! Who go there?
It's on, boys.
Yep. Just gonna throw a Eldritch Blast at him.
Oh shit. Okay, all right. Roll for initiative. Oh god, this is gonna be rough.
6.
Just go ahead and update the
Yeah.
thingy.
Are we all rolling? What we're all doing? We're all rolling. I don't know. So we're all rolling.
Yeah, roll initiative.
Yeah, I did that one. I got 22. Sorry. Starting to get a bit tired. I need coffee.
Go make one. Cad,
I
what'd you
am
roll?
going.
Oh,
Get our orders first, and then I'll know how much time I've got.
I roll initiative.
Yes, the one next to your armor class.
13.
Okay, so Corvic. 14. Oh, yikes, 6. What'd you roll, Cad?
13.
13. Okay, blah, 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 blah.
I rolled for Droop.
Oh,
Nah,
where's
you
Droop?
can
Where's
roll
Droop?
for him if you want. He's still on
Oh.
the back of Kaylee. He's angry.
He's
He's
basically
angry
gonna
that
follow me.
he's angry the Hobgoblin called him weak and useless.
Oh, that wasn't the hobgoblin, that was the regular goblins.
Oh,
Alright, Corvic, do you have a coin on you?
as in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Alright, flip a coin. Heads, you go first. Tails, you don't.
Tails, it is.
Oh, okay, the hobgoblin goes for you. Cad, do you have a coin on you? If not, I'm gonna flip for you.
Flip for me.
Alright, heads, you go first. Tails, you don't. Alright, you go first, and then the goblins go after. Alright, I think Jazz is still gone.
No, she's.
No. I'm here. I said that I'd figure out which order we'd go in, and then I'd dash and make a coffee.
Okay, cool. All right, Callie, you are the
Well-
first. What was it?
I was going to tell her she's first, so make you move and then go do a coffee.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying, yeah. Okay. So my first move is going to be letting out a tremendous howl before charging right on in front of all of my comrades. Droop on my back and again letting out a ginormous howl. And I'm going to have a good suss out as to who's around me and exactly where they are. This will then end my turn, basically putting me in the forefront of the rest of the gang in a protection fighting mode.
So holding your attack,
Holding my attack, correct.
but just wait then, because the next character is the Hobgoblin, so your attack will probably get triggered.
Yeah, say what you're holding your attack for, like for someone to come into melee range.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's correct. I am holding it to see who comes out of the shadows and being ready to attack. So, away I go.
All right.
Droop still on my back. Is he hold him on?
Yeah, you sold it on.
Excellent.
All right. It is now the Hobgoblin's turn. Seeing that these adventurers are out, they're going to use their tactics now. They retreat to the room, but while they do it, they blow on a war horn. It echoes throughout the entire castle.
No fuck. Oh shit a brick.
They get behind the door as they draw crossbows. They attempt to shoot it at Droop. Oh my goodness gracious! Droop suffers a critical hit as the arrow goes soaring through the air, piercing them right in the chest as they go flying off the wolf. They land unconscious as they're knocked out.
Oh no.
Droop! Poor Droop! Catch you later, buddy. I
Poor
felt
Vic.
sorry for him. Poor Vic.
It's now your turn.
Alright. Well, shit. We wanted action, Mick.
Let's do it.
Fucking fog of war. I'm gonna chase 21. Did he close the door, you said?
He did not. He just sort of like backed away and just started blowing on the war horn.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my movement to get in front of him. Or get into his melee range.
Alright.
I am then going to... Oh, I just need to quickly read how long this lasts for. 1 minute. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to cast bonus action spiritual weapon.
Alright.
So... 24 to hit.
Alright, that is a hit. Roll for damage.
11 damage.
Oh shit, damn, you killed this Hobgoblin in one swing as they fall dead.
Nice. And I just... So... Just a question with this. Does it follow me around, or do I need to place it into... As a bonus action on your turn, I can move the weapon up to 20 feet. So I need to keep moving it as my bonus action, don't I?
Yeah, draw a shape on the map with the pen tools. That way you can know where it is at all times.
Yeah. Freehand. It's going to be a shape of a hammer. So it's beside me at the moment. 'Cause I'm guessing it can't occupy a space either. When you cast a spell, make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, the target takes force damage equal 1d8 plus modifier. Use a bonus action to move it. The weapon will take whatever form at higher levels. Yeah, cool. All right. Did I kill him as he was like? Or had he already finished blowing it?
Yeah, he used his action to blow on the horn.
Okay. I was there. Oh, that's 25 feet on the dot. So that's my movement gone. I'm going to use my action to ready an attack in case anything comes near me. And that will be my turn.
Atmos, you're up.
Droop.
Who's the next enemy? Like, I can't see.
Pardon me.
You can hear just skittering and scratching and the sound of like "Rah!" coming from all around you.
You
Oh,
you
thanks.
could probably expect goblins to come through all these doors.
Cat, do you not have some form of dark vision?
She does. It's just
Okay.
they have her ankle. She can't really see much.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pretty much at the doorway. I can't see where the
Well,
doors are.
Just move some of your movement to move in, so that you can maybe open the map up, because I'm pretty certain there was a door here.
There's a door right next to you, so I might go through that one.
Just remember you can only... Yeah.
You could probably
15
sit in the
feet.
corner and wait to stab anyone who comes through a door.
Oh, I could too. Maybe in this corner.
Yeah.
I might sit in this corner back here where Droop is. I push Droop's body out of the way. Get out of the way, Droop.
Fucking brutal.
I sit in this corner near the two doors. There's two doors. Ready my attack.
Okie dokie.
And
All right, it's the goblin's turn. Roll an attack roll.
I can.
Me?
Distance.
Okay.
No,
That's you
Tab
ready
is
to
waiting
hit.
to attack.
Does it matter what weapon I choose?
Whatever you had equipped for the fight, because you can't swap weapons unless that costs you an action.
Oh, I had the longsword. Yeah, hit. 20 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Which one do I roll? Because there's two. There's one on top, one on
Yeah.
bottom.
The 1d8, because you've got 2 daggers, yes?
Yeah.
So you can only use one of the daggers one-handed, otherwise you're gonna have to drop the other one and then use it like a movement or half your speed movement. So basically the 1d8 is single hand, the 1d10 is dual hand.
1d8. Okay.
Yeah, 2 on that longsword.
8. Wait,
All
what?
right.
2? What?
hold
You
on,
you
sorry.
cleave the glove. Oh wait, she's using the longsword, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm using
Yeah,
a longsword.
So
Okay,
you
so
only
you-
have the longsword equipped, you don't have another weapon in your hand?
I have no idea.
Well, you do, you're the character.
I'll just say that she's only using the longsword and she's two-handing it. So
Yeah, so roll the 1d10, sorry. I apologize, I thought you still had your daggers out.
Oh, okay, so 1d10.
Yeah.
9.
9. Okay, so cool. You managed to cleave the goblin in twain as he goes dying.
I noticed that there's goblins within my range, or I did say my action was only if they attack me, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. The goblins that keep fighting.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Why is there so many goblins coming in my way?
Because he blew the war horn. Caden, didn't you have a AoE attack?
Oh, they keep flooding out.
Holy shit!
Can I attack any more of them?
I think we're dead.
Still coming?
Okay. Holy shit. All right. Fucking A. All right. 3 goblins attempt to hit Cadmus. Oh god, and they all hit Cadmus as Cadmus suffers. Jesus, 12 slashing damage from their horrible knives.
Oh shit.
Kaden gets flanked by, oh my god, 8 goblins, and they all attempt to slash at them at once. Oh god, and they all hit as Kaden suffers. Jesus Christ. Oh, math is hard. Oh, 15 piercing damage. Oh god. One of the goblins attempts to attack, whatchamacallit? Corvik, make an attack roll against one of them.
Attack. We are actions.
21 to hit,
All right, that's a hit roll for damage.
3 damage.
Okay, you managed to just bloody the goblin, but they are not dead. You actually notice that one of the goblins, this one in particular,
Yes! Destroy them all! Go, my goblin brethren! We shall slay the interlopers!
oh no, I gotta do against the wolf. Jesus. Okay. All the oh god. 4 goblins attempt to strike at you, Calais. Oh god, they all hit too, dealing 12 slashing damage as you're knocked out of your wolf form. As the rest of the damage bleeds over into your regular form as you suffer 1 piercing damage. Okay. Wow, okay, that was a lot. Troop is unconscious. Caden, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Alright.
So a protective magical force surrounds you, manifesting as spectral frost that covers you and your gear. You gain 5 temporary hit points for the duration. If a creature
Alright.
hits you with a melee attack while you have these hit points, the creature takes 5 cold damage. At second level, it's 10, I think.
Alright, perfect.
Don't call
I'm
that.
definitely
don't-
not moving.
don't- Yeah, and don't call out if it hits, because just roll it and then I'll say go or not.
Oh, what do you mean?
Are you rolling it? Did you? Was
You
that an
can't, like,
action?
it's... Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
because it's a spell. I don't think I can use that as a bonus action.
It'll tell you it says BA next to it if it's a bonus
Oh,
action.
okay. Actually, I can, as a bonus action, hex one of these creatures, so...
Is that a spell?
It's a... Oh, yeah, it is.
Is it a ranged attack, though? If it's a ranged attack, you have disadvantage. If not, then you don't.
Okay.
I mean, look, we're either going to go down swinging or... Jesus fuck.
No, I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Calais, you're up. You lost control of your wolf form.
Right. Just trying to think here. I am going to cast Thunderwave.
Alright.
So, can we just explain that casting at point blank range, I mean, she kind of has to, so yeah. You just roll the disadvantage when you're at point blank range.
No, it's not a ranged attack. You just do a distance. I mean, that's probably the best bet you have right now. Alright, so 5, 10,
Yeah.
15. 5, 10, 15. Alright, anyone within this range?
Okay, cool. So I just roll now.
What do they need to beat? I'm pretty sure it's a Constitution saving throw, yeah?
Oh, let me read. My fail says to take 2d8 under damage. It's pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the character takes half damage and isn't pushed. Sorry, I've got all these tabs. My rolls over the top of what I'm trying to read. In addition, unsecured objects completely within the area automatically pushed 10 feet away from you and the spell. The spell emits thunder boom out of 300 feet. Higher levels, they cast the spell using the spell slot of a second level.
Okay, so do you know what your spell save DC?
Yeah.
Actually, I know what your spell save DC. It's 10 plus your wisdom plus your proficiency, so I believe that's 15.
I have no idea where you pulled that from. Okay.
So, magic users have spell save, which whenever like a spell calls for a monster must beat a certain spell save, they must beat something called your spell DC, which is your difficulty check. Your current one is 10 plus your wisdom modifier. What's your wisdom modifier?
It says next to a spell con 11.
Okay, Constitution 11. Okay, so Corvic and Caden, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw from you two.
16 for me.
Caden.
Natural 1.
Oh no!
Total of
Okay.
2.
Wait.
No, the goblins don't beat it.
Sorry, and it doesn't matter.
The goblins do not beat it. All right. Callie, roll your damage.
Is that what I'm rolling there? Yeah. 5?
5. Okay, perfect. Let me just update everybody real quick like that. Okay, so if you did not beat the roll, or if you didn't beat the roll, you only take half damage. So, Korvac, you're the only one who beat it, so you only take 2 damage. Everyone else takes 5 damage. Blah, blah, all these goblins are taking damage as they oh my gosh, there's so many goblins I need to update. You notice that all the goblins that did actually get hit took massive damage. They go flying back 10 feet. Blah, blah. Oh shoot, that's right, they got slammed into a wall. The goblins that slammed into the wall though need to make a dexterity check, and they fail it as they slam into the wall. Oh gosh, polishing them off as they take 3 bludgeoning damage as this goblin dies. This goblin dies. Whatchamacallit? This goblin dies. This goblin dies. This one also flies back too, and this goblin dies as well. This goblin dies as well as this one too. This one, or these two are fine. Caden, though, you are flown back 10 feet into this general direction as you're flung back to the other 2 goblins outside. Whatchamacallit? Corvic, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw as this goblin in particular is flying violently towards you.
16.
Alright, you manage to take half damage as this goblin flies at you, bludgeoning you for 4 damage. Unfortunately, the impact is enough to kill this goblin.
I'm on 23 damage.
Okay, cool. Perfect. That was a good move there.
Alright.
So because that was an attack where like I was a close range attack, I take the 5 as well, like Caden did. Is that right?
It doesn't affect you.
Okay, cool. I just thought it
like,
was that close range thing.
oh, actually. Oh, you're kidding. I fucking took that off. I'm gonna call out for a health check. Guys! Holy shit, we just got surrounded. Nice work, Kaylee. What's everyone's health at?
20.
I'm pretty much dead.
I'm at 6, but my armor can take 5 more hits.
Kaylee, what do you, you said 20. Cadmaze, what did you say? Nearly dead. How much?
I only have 2 hit points.
Fuck me.
Alright.
I'm gonna cast a...
Roll for thrust.
Yeah. As a... Fuck. Yeah, sorry.
It's not your turn yet. Kaylee, is there anything else you wish to do?
Oh, sorry.
Am I able to move towards Cadmus and cast Healing Word?
Healing Word is a distance spell. I think you can cast it. I think it's got like 30 feet.
I can cast it from where?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so I cast Healing Word on to Cadmus.
All right. What do you heal him for?
Not a lot too, but it brings her a little bit of something.
How much was it?
2.
Oh, okay.
Roll a 1.
Oof. Okay. Anything else you wish to do?
And apart from that, I will say where I am ready for attack.
Just
All right.
Are you guys marking off your casts in D&D Beyond?
Yes.
You are,
wait.
yeah.
Is healing word's a bonus action, right?
Healing for a cleric it is, so I don't
Yeah.
know if it is for a druid.
Okay, cool.
It
Because you
is.
used your action to use Thunderwave, so I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
But just make sure you press the cast button next to the spell so that you mark off a spell slot. As much
Oh,
as
okay. Yep. Got it.
as much as I'd love to be able to cast infinitely. All right.
I think if you roll, if you roll, it automatically does it.
Nah, it doesn't.
Which
yeah. And that's what I was saying. Like, there are some features that, like, that's a suggestion to put into. But it's also a case of, like, you might be rolling outside of your turn to see if you want to do it. So that's why they haven't put it in. But,
Huh?
all right. So, Kaylee, have you finished your turn?
Yes, I have.
All right. It is now the Hobgoblin's turn. You think that it was over, but
Rah! We'll skin you alive, small man, just like your brethren.
as they surround Korvik, they use their pack tactics to attack. As they have advantage hitting you. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. As they all three of them coordinate their attacks, stabbing you one by one as they hit you for, oh god, 11 damage.
Now, can I use my reaction because they have attacked me?
Unfortunately, you get one reaction. You used it to attack one of the goblins.
Okay.
Because you
Did
used your
I?
reaction to attack the goblins who were flooding in before your turn. I think it was this goblin you attacked when they entered the room. You held your action and
Yep.
you attacked
I'll-
that one.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because everyone gets only one reaction until the start of the next turn.
Okay.
All right, Korvik, you're up.
I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Smart move.
I'm going to fall back 20 feet. And now that I have everyone in sight, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Prayer of Healing on 6 creatures of my choice that I can see. Each gain hit points equal to 2d8, plus my spell casting has no. So I'm going to cast it on Caden, Kaylee, myself, Cadmaze, and can I cast, because you said Droop was just unconscious, so if I heal him, he will come back to the fight, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to also cast it on Droop. Come on. Big boys. 14 hit points each.
Damn.
That's some good healing.
Heal. Back to 26.
I was alive. Oh god, I was alive.
Just for you, Droop, my little warrior. Bring honor against your shitty brethren and slay them all.
And I still have 5 feet of movement left. But I don't want to move. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stay there. That'll do.
All right.
Because if if I move into, like, if I was to move here, that would
it
initiate their opportunity of attack, wouldn't it?
No, it only happens if you move out of the range, not into the range.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to step into that square then, and that will finish my move. That was my 25 feet.
All right, Cad, you're up.
I'm back in the fight. Just a question. How do I use my produce flame? I don't know what does it do.
So you pretty much make like a cone in front of you, and whatever enemy is within that cone, they have to succeed a dice saving throw in order to suffer maximum damage.
So it does do a radius damage.
Yes.
And only to enemies?
No, any creature.
Yeah, you did say enemies, that's why I questioned it.
But it's what's
What's
10,
the range
10
on
me-
this?
10 meters?
Feet.
Oh, no, wait.
Wait. Oh wait, was it produce? What's the spell?
Produce flame.
I don't know if that's a offensive spell.
It says I can also attack with flame.
Oh, okay. You okay, so you have to hurl it. So you have to make a ranged spell attack.
Yeah,
Does
that's
it
the one that I've
only-
got. You can.
It said flame sheds bright light in 10-foot radius. You can also attack doing so ends the spell. When you cast this spell or as an action later, you can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet. Make a ranged spell attack. On hit, the target takes 1d8 fire damage.
Okay, so it's only one target.
Yep. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
not-
I thought you meant like fire fingers or something. Okay, so you're good.
I can still only attack one target with anything I got, can't I?
Yeah.
Dang it! Alright, I'm just gonna whip out my longsword and stab this goblin to my left.
All right. Roll for attack.
14 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll for damage. Oh wait, that's not a hit. I'm sorry.
Ah, why?
The goblin quickly sidesteps out of the way.
Sneers at you.
I'll murder you.
Is that all you want to do?
Well, it's not like I move, so fine, I end.
Droop's up. Droop steers back. They try to back up as they ready their net to throw. Unfortunately, though, Droop did not disengage. As Droop, oh my god, just gets stabbed by two goblins as the reaction. Droop is knocked unconscious again.
I give up on that goblin.
No!
Hayden, you're up.
He's my little warrior.
Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry. It's the goblin's turn. Shit. You actually notice that one of the hobgoblins points their sword right at Calais.
Kill that one. Kill the knife here.
As the goblins scream out, "Rah!" as they start rushing Calais. They start attacking Calais, but with the orders of the hobgoblin, they seem more fierce now. Oh god, they all stab Calais for 5 piercing damage. Alright, Kaden, you're up.
Quick question.
Yep.
I've got a cantrip Toll the Dead. If it's got a range number, that means it's a range spell, right? Even though it's a wisdom save rather than an actual attack roll.
It will say if it's a ranged spell attack. If not, then it's just got range. Just know if they have to do a saving throw, then that's just a regular spell. If it's a ranged spell attack, then that's a ranged attack. But usually if they need to make a save, it doesn't count.
Okay.
Because it actually... I'm going to have to quickly look it up. In the
Yeah, I don't
in
see it.
D&D Beyond, it doesn't say that it's a ranged spell.
It's got range, but I don't have to make an attack roll, so it's not like I'm aiming it.
No, it's not a ranged spell attack, so you just have to pick your target.
Okay, so I'll pick this little guy right next.
Alright, what do they need to beat?
Wisdom save of 13.
Oh god, they beat it.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Let me see. Target must succeed on wisdom saving throw, or if the target... No, so it just doesn't hit at all.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright, that's my turn then.
Okay, Callie, you're up. You're surrounded.
All right. I'm thinking about this one. So I think I'm basically just left to pick one and go for it. I'm going to pick this little dude here.
All right.
And just going to take my long sword and just swipe at him in an attempt to like head this asshole and get him out of my way.
All right. Roll for attack.
15.
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
Now I've got two different versions here.
Yeah, so
I mean, you're two-handing it, so roll d10.
and can we assume that
bottom one? Okay.
all the goblins have the same AC?
You can assume that.
Okay.
Might not be correct, but you can assume it.
An 8.
All right. You manage to cleave as you decapitate the goblin. They scream in agony as they're cut out. Ah!
And I will back up a little bit, I think.
Throat,
I
sorry.
will just put myself where I am. Yeah, that's a really bad frog in your throat there, Corvic. I will keep myself where I am there and just keep on my guard against these guys, ending my turn where I am, next to poor little Droop's body.
Hobgoblin's turn. Kill the elf! Kill the elf! They draw their crossbows and they get into position. They actually peek out of cover and they shoot one crossbow at Calais. Oh my god, and it crits Calais. Jeez. Calais suffers 6 piercing damage from the arrow. The hobgoblin ducks into cover. The other goblin on position with tactics shoots another crossbow down the angle. It soars through the air. Callie is quick to dodge for the second arrow, but they back up into cover. But the third hobgoblin is ready their crossbows. They shoot another crossbow down the range. Oh god, as that one also hits Calais. 4. An additional 4 piercing damage. Callie is approaching the last of her legs, but this hobgoblin also ducks into cover, loading another crossbow bolt as they keep barking commands.
Go after the elf. Make sure they do not leave this place alive.
Corvic, you're up.
Kaylee, how much life have you got now?
They're at 5 hit points.
Hold it.
We gone down fucked up.
We'll get 6 left.
Fuck, I don't want to use that. Shit. Can I... I'm going to... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to call my spirit weapon in as part of my bonus action. And he's going to attack this creature.
Alright. Roll for attack.
Also going to use my Channel Divinity Guided Strikes because I rolled a 7 with plus 5, 12, so I hit for 22.
Jesus, that's a hit. Roll for damage.
And spells. 10 damage my spiritual weapon causes.
Nice. You managed to just squish this goblin to a paper-thin pancake as they die.
Then I'm going to use my action to hit this goblin in the head.
Roll for attack.
22 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
3.
Oof. Oh, well, actually,
It's
you managed to
actually
just...
hitting.
bonkful the goblin, and actually that was the goblin that was reeling after getting slammed on the wall, and it's enough to finish them as they
Nice.
die. Ah!
Whew. And opportunity of attack works on diagonals too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna stay where I am then.
All right.
Actually, nah. I'm gonna move.
All right.
This isn't my move. I just want to ask something. I'm gonna put my character here. If I'm here, does that count as one square doing that type of movement?
No.
Or
it
do I
counts
have
as
to?
two.
So I have to go that way. Okay,
Yeah.
that's all right. Yeah, I am gonna take the move, and I am gonna move this way. So I'll take that opportunity strike against me, and then stepping through.
Oh no! Okay. He hit you with the opportunity attack. Oh no. Jeez, and they hit you for 5 slashing damage. You hear a click as you enter the area. I'm gonna need you to give you a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, 16.
Okay, you fall down the pitfall as as it is revealed to you that this whole entire area is booby trapped. As you fall down, a whopping 15 feet as you disappear into the darkness. Unfortunately, though, the bottom was filled with spikes, but luckily you were able to take half damage from the fall, as you only take 7 damage instead of 18. Oh,
No.
you are stuck in the pit in 15 feet.
Yay!
Oh no!
Toby, my friend, you were right down there.
Help!
God, you're up.
Why do you leave me? You could have killed them with me. I attack the same left one with my long sword.
Alright, roll for attack.
23.
That's a hit. Roll for damage. These goblins, they scream.
I'm not moving.
Alright. Droop is unconscious. It's now the goblin's turn. The goblin behind Callie attempts to stab them in the rib cage. Unfortunately, Callie is able to quickly dodge out of the way. The other goblin squares up to Cad as they attempt to stab at them. Cad is quick to dodge out of the way too. Unfortunately, Caden is fighting 2 goblins though. The first goblin, unfortunately hits them. And the second goblin, also hits them as they hit Caden for a total of, 6 piercing damage as they start stabbing.
How much did the first one hit for?
They both hit for 3 damage.
Okay, so they both take 10 damage.
Oh! Ah! The goblins explode into wrathful fire. Ah!
And my armor of Agath is now gone.
Do you still suffer the damage, or do you ignore it?
I had 5 temporary hit points, so I guess I take 1 damage.
It seems so, yeah.
Okay. That was their turn. Right?
Okay, yeah, that's everybody's turn. Caden, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Come get me.
Leave him!
I can't
me.
pass that goblin without
Yeah.
it hitting me though.
Yeah, you can pass. So what he was saying is the opportunity attack is only if we leave their space.
Oh,
As
okay.
in, like we
So
start in their space and then leave it. So you're passing through. So you can stand on Droop and kick him out of the way.
I don't have any rope though.
Kaylee's got rope.
Leave him! Just kill the goblins!
We don't know how many more are coming. We need the healer up here. Alright, so would it be an action to take the rope off Kaylee?
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that, and I don't suppose it's a bonus action to lower it down into the pit.
You can use an interaction to throw the rope, but yeah.
But I won't be able to climb up till it's my go, I'm guessing. That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can throw the rope down.
Yep.
Okay, and that's it.
All right, Kaylee, You're up. You're on your last legs.
Check
Yeah.
your health.
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion? It would be worth
Sure.
using your action and getting out of line of sight of that door. Use your action to disengage and get out of that line of sight of the door, or take an attack at that goblin and hope you can kill him, and then move. But I wouldn't be standing in front of that door for much longer.
No. I think I'm going to disengage and step outside. There. And can I feed myself a healing potion?
Use your action to disengage, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah.
Stand here.
So I'm just going.
Stand
I'm going
in the doorway, just in case they could
just
shoot.
in the doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just, just kind of hide out here and but still on my guard if I do get attacked.
All right.
But basically hiding myself behind one of these bits of broken door. Bring it up.
All right. Is now the Hobgoblin's turn. One of them peeks out, but notices their target is gone, but still see a fresh face as they point their crossbow and shoots it outward towards Caden. The first arrow misses. They duck into cover as they load in a bow. A second Hobgoblin comes out as they launch an arrow. Oh god, and that one hits as an arrow goes soaring across the sky, piercing Caden. Oh my god, for maximum damage of 8 piercing damage. The other Hobgoblin ducks out. The other one loads it in, though. They are synchronized as they're shooting a volley of arrows, and that one hits Caden as well. Oh no! Caden lucks out, though, as they only take 3 piercing damage as the Hobgoblin then backs into cover. Corvic, it's your turn.
Obviously going to use that rope to get up, climb up and out.
All right, Corvic, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw, and Caden, I'm going to need an athletics saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, you're kidding me. That one.
Oh no!
9.
What did you get, Caden?
9.
Oh no!
Don't
The
drop
rope
the rope.
loosened. Caden barely hangs onto the rope, but Corvic can feel that they can barely get a grip after they just get plunged with arrows. You can actually hear the sick noise of just arrows hitting flesh above. You let go of your grip as you slide back down, careful to avoid the spikes, as you cannot proceed out of the hole yet.
I'm going to stomp my feet in anger and miss all the spikes and turn my go over.
All right, Cad, you're up.
Time to finish you off.
Meh.
Hope you're ready to die. I'll take my long sword and shove it in this goblin's gut.
All right, roll for attack.
Ah, shit, it's 8.
Oh, that is not a hit as the goblin just sort of like jumps in the air as you slam on the ground. He just sort of sticks his tongue out.
I will kill you.
That's your turn?
Do I have any bonus actions?
Actually, that's a good question. Can, that's right, we're going past it, don't we?
Oh, my only bonus actions is to dash, disengage, or hide. Never mind.
It's
I
pretty good. You can
say.
disengage free. All right. Droop is still unconscious. It's not the goblin's turn. The goblin then retaliates and attempts to stab at Cadmus. Oh god, it hits as they stab Cadmus for 2 piercing damage with the rusty knife. I would get a tetanus shot after this match.
Ugh.
All right, Caden's turn. The goblin then attempts to jump on their back as they try to grapple you. Caden, make a strength or a dexterity saving throw.
Four.
Oh no! The goblin straddles you on the back. You are now being held as the goblin puts you in a full Nelson. Okay, Caden, you're up.
So what does being held do?
You have advantage against attack rolls against you, your movement speed is reduced to 0, and if you want to shake them off, you would have to contest the roll.
Can I still cast a spell at it?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So the one that.
Even though it's on his back.
Yeah, you can still retaliate, but you would get disadvantage.
Even if it's it's not a ranged, it's a wisdom save.
Yeah, they would have advantage on the save.
Oh, okay.
Can he cast it? Can he still cast it something else though?
He can, but you would have disadvantage though.
And what's contest? What does contest mean?
You just have to re-roll the save and see if you shake off the goblin.
Okay.
And that would be his action.
Yes, that would cost your action.
Can I throw it off in a particular direction of my choice, or?
That's gonna
Wanna
cost
find
you. Yeah, that would cost you some checks.
Okay. I would.
Roll
If
it
I
up,
if I was
you probably
doing
can.
that, I would try and aim to throw it down the pit.
All right. I'm going to need a strength or a dexterity check.
Come on, don't fuck me, dice. 13.
That's not enough, as you just try to wiggle, but the goblin is violently just clinging onto your back.
So if it's holding me, can I move? I've got like half movement, or
Nope, you're restrained, so you have 0 movement.
okay? Can I spin on the spot?
No.
Put his back to the.
Yeah, I want. Can I position it so that this goblin is between me and that door?
You know, I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'll allow that.
Okay. That's going to be the end of my turn.
All right. Hallie, you're up.
I'm going to take one of my healing potions to help restore my. How do I figure it? Sorry. How do I figure out, like how many hit points I get back?
It should tell you when you click on it. It's 2d4 plus 2. So
Yep.
12.
Okay. Yep. I found that. Yep. Sorry, I was trying to read and I couldn't read. 3 plus 2, so 5, right?
Yeah.
Math.
All right.
Alright,
5
so
hit points, nice.
Alright, so it's giving me about half strength at the moment. I will end my turn still hiding behind the door, but ready for attack if someone does come towards me. As I was, just at half strength now.
It's the hobgoblin's turn. One of them reaches out. They shoot a crossbow. Naturally failing out of 1 as an arrow, as Caden manages to successfully time it with their sixth sense as they position themselves so that way the goblin takes maximum damage of the arrow in the back of the head as they suffer 10 piercing damage. The goblin loosens its grip as it falls back down dead.
Stupid waste of space.
Another goblin pokes out their head as they shoot an arrow. The arrow misses. The goblin backs out. The other goblin, or hobgoblin, pokes out of their head too as they shoot an arrow. Oh god, unfortunately this one hits as well as they deal 6 piercing damage. Caden's on their last legs. The goblin goes back and again, they all in unison load up a bow ready for another onslaught. Korvik, it's now your turn.
I'm just quickly reading something. The reason why I'm going to ask this. Channel Divinity, Guided Strike, doesn't... My understanding is you can only use Channel Divinity once per short rest total, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, because it actually doesn't say that rule before under the description. That's why I'm just quickly reading. Alright. No. Yes, it does. My apologies. Can affects a number of times per short rest of channel amenities. Yep. Okay. Right. So I'm going to. What's going on with that rope? Did we manage to? Is the rope still held over the edge by Caden, or did it get dropped?
Caden is still holding on there, but they're barely conscious though, as they're just like getting pummeled with arrows.
Yes. Now, next question. My bonus action for my spiritual weapon. Cast this spell. It doesn't actually say that I need to see it. Can I use that as a bonus action while I'm down here?
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm going to move. It gets 20 feet of movement. So I'm going to move it on top of this goblin. And I'm going to use my bonus action to spiritual weapon attack that goblin.
Alright.
21 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll for
and
damage.
Hits for 6.
Nice. All right. You managed to just crush the goblin. The goblin looks like it's mortally wounded, though, as it's barely on its last legs.
Nice. And then that spiritual weapon's pretty good. And then can I use my action to try and climb back up the rope?
All right. I'm going to need an athletics checks from you then.
Athletics check. 17.
All right. Cool. You managed to climb up the 15 feet as you're now up. You're now up.
Cool.
So that was 15 feet of your movement.
I'm going to so I have 10 feet of movement left. Does moving through someone, it doesn't count, like, can you move, like, I want to move to this location.
I have a rule where you can move through allies, but you can't move through enemies.
Okay, so I can move to here?
Yep.
Yeah, and then I'm going to, actually, I have something else. Please give me a sec, I just need to find it. I'm also going to use my War Priest ability. Oh no, it says bonus action. It's okay, I'm just going to try and donk this dude on the head. 9, a miss.
You use your bonus action to attack, or to...
Oh yes, I did too,
Fine.
my apologies. Yep. So alright, I'll just... fuck it. Can I... Nah, it's alright, I've moved there. I'll just end my... Oh, no, 50, yeah, 25, but I've finished my turn.
Okay. Cadmus, you're up.
Finally, it's time to kill you.
Roll for attack.
18 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
3.
Yay.
The final blow is struck against this goblin as they squeal in agony.
Eat it! Should have died in the first place, you ass! I will move. They can't hit me here, can they? There's a wall in between us, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would think they'd need to come into the room to be able to see it.
I will move here. I can't ready an attack, can I?
You already used your action to attack that last goblin.
Oh wait, can I use my bonus action to hide?
That would cost... Oh wait, can you use your bonus action to hide? Is that one of your things?
It says hide action, bonus action to hide. It's either to dash, disengage, or hide.
Alright, I'm going to need a stealth check then. Since you have broken line of sight of most creatures in this area.
24.
Nice.
Alright. You press
Yeah.
your body at the corner and the enemies are none wiser of your location.
So if I'm hiding, can I, if people come into my range, Or do I have to use sneak attack on my turn?
You would have to sneak attack on your turn, or just attack in general.
Okay, well, I'll end my turn then.
Alright. Droop's still unconscious. The goblins are all dead. Caden, you're up.
Move. Get out of line of sight.
Don't come near me.
I shout out to Corvac, how sturdy is your faith at the moment? Have you got any more healing in you?
Yes, I still have 3 spell slots, good sir.
Okay, well, that being the case, I'm going to cast Spare the Dying on Droop, and then I'm going to move out of the way.
Okay.
Alright. Cool.
I'm going to go there.
Alright. Nice. Hallet, you're up.
I'm still a bit shaken, so I am going to still stay behind the door and wait. So I'm not going to make any moves. I'm just going to stay exactly how I am, where I am for the moment.
Alright. Perfect. Hobgoblin's turn. Rah! They pop out the door as they shoot an arrow outside toward Corvic. Oh, Jesus. As it hits Corvic, dealing... Oh, 5 piercing damage. Yikes. They duck back into the corner. The other hobgoblin pokes their head forward and loads an arrow. Boom. Oh, God, that hits Corvic too. Oh, no. This Corvic suffers. Oh, 3 piercing damage. They duck back into the corner. Another hobgoblin pokes out their head as they shoot another volley of arrows down the hallway. Oh, God, and that also hits Corvic. These hobgoblins are not playing fair. Uh-oh. Corvic gets hit for 8 piercing damage as they're knocked unconscious by the violent volley. The last thing you see, Caden, is just Corvic giving you a thumbs up and then just arrows just...
Gets lowered into the molten steel.
Corvic, I need a death saving throw.
Ah, 9.
Oh, that's 1 failure. Cadmus, you're up.
I can't do much, can I? Because they're not in the room. So...
Oh, wait. They go back into cover.
Will they even, like, come into this damn room?
Not with fucking crossbolts, they won't. Close the door.
They're just gonna open the door. What's the point if I close the door?
Well, at least it's one of their actions gone. Then it's only 2 shooting, and and we've got all of our turns before theirs again, so we can move unobstructed.
Okay, if I close the door, can I still ready my attack, though?
Yeah, I'll allow it. It'll cost your interaction, but you'll break stealth if you do it, though.
Shit.
Team game.
No, I don't want to break stealth.
What's the...
I want to ready my attack. If anyone walks through that door, they're pretty much dead meat. I am staying in stealth. I'm in.
Alright. Alright, Droop's still unconscious. There is still a goblin, though. A creature actually appears on the door. Cad, roll for attack.
Which one do I roll again?
Your attack roll.
Oh, my longsword?
Yep.
20. Is a hit.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
11?
Oh, that's actually perfect. Unfortunately, though, the hobgoblins yelled at a goblin to scout out forward for them as you instantly kill this goblin, but you break stealth now as they know something's around the corner.
Ha! Ate shit.
The hobgoblins scream out,
Someone's behind the corner. Ready the swords.
Now what?
Caden, you're up.
Who?
This is
You,
getting
babe.
dire.
Oh, I
I-
thought it was... Okay.
I have
I'm
a.
gonna pop over to Corvic and use a potion of greater healing on him.
I'll be right
Yep.
back while I'm waiting for my turn.
You have a greater healing on you?
Oh, what did we get from the chest?
Oh,
it's definitely a greater healing.
I thought, okay, I must have put the wrong
Was-
thing in the bag, so it was just a regular,
Yeah, it was just a regular.
and that's 2d4 plus 2.
Corvic, you have to roll the dice since you're ingesting it.
Oh, that's right.
That's not bad. 8 plus 2, so it's 6. Sorry, 6.
Okay, that's good. You're back up.
Okay, can you move twice? Like,
Yeah.
you can move
You
as
can
much
keep
as you
moving.
want until you've used up all your.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pop back into that little corner.
Okay. Kelly, you're up.
Alright, I'm just trying to think of what to do.
Do you have any spell slots available?
No, I've only got cantrips left, and to be honest,
Oh, what? Oh, no.
I've got cantrip slots, and then I've got spell slots.
No, you should. Cantrips you can cast unlimited.
Oh, that must be my level 2 slots, and then that's my level 1 slot.
Yes.
Never mind me, sorry.
So you've got some spell slots.
I'm blonde beneath this screen. I actually do. Can I cast Healing Word on how many people?
Rate it. Yeah, a creature of your choice, and you can cast it at a higher. like,
I
you
think
can
she's
cast-
downgrading it. Is that a thing?
No, you
you
can't
do
downgrade.
it.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. Because I've got it at, what he's saying is I've got it at level 1 and level 2, which is now being a level 3. So the first time that I cast it, I casted it at level 2. So I still have it in
Yeah,
the
you
one
should.
slot.
You don't need it.
Oh,
on the
yeah,
twice.
no. Yeah. So
Anyway, she does have a spell slot, and she can cast it. So
are you going to cast it as a level?
Yeah.
1?
yeah.
She doesn't have any level 2s left.
Yeah. So I'm just going to cast it as a level 1, but can I cast it on... It's only one person, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm sorry, Corvic. I'm going to bulk myself up so that I'm more ready
Yeah.
for fight. I'm going to
Yeah.
cast it on myself.
Yeah, that's fine. Two plus 1, so 3. Is healing word a bonus action for you?
I already added the plus one for you.
What?
See how it says you roll a 1, and it already has a plus 1. You don't add another plus 1.
I don't add another plus 1. I thought, okay, I'm with it. It's only 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Sorry,
it-
pardon me.
That's right. Was it a bonus action?
Yes,
Because
Yeah,
for
that's a
clerics,
bonus
yeah, cool. So you've still got a movement and action left.
How
I
much
will
did you
still
heal?
stay where. Sorry?
How much did you heal?
2. So
Okay.
it wasn't what I was hoping. I'm still not in a very good position. In terms of being able to move out of where I am, because obviously I'm a target being a knife ear, so I will maintain my position and stance for the moment until I'm at a better fighting ability. So I'll end my
Alright.
turn here, remaining as I was.
Hobgoblin's turn. The Hobgoblin draws his sword, but notices that Corvic's still up.
We still have a live one. Go after them.
They draw their swords and rush Cadmus as they look, and they see you. They attempt to stab at you with their longsword. Cadmus is able to quickly dodge out of the way, but the other Hobgoblin moves into position and is getting ready to stab Cadmus. Unfortunately, Cadmus does get hit, though, as they get stabbed for 4 piercing damage. The other Hobgoblin moves around the corner and draws their crossbow looking for their target. Unfortunately, Korvac is still alive as they send an arrow sailing across the sky as it plunges into Corvic for 5 piercing damage.
Surely he,
Hobgoblin.
took, surely he took the ear off the other hobgoblin.
Line
Line
see,
of
actually.
sight.
Let's see. Yeah, they actually hit the hobgoblins. They just kind of give a glance and go for the same amount of damage of 5.
You stupid! You're hitting me!
Gorvik, you're up.
Why am I surrounded?
I am. So, as my bonus action, I'm going to move my spirit weapon into the thick of melee. We can attack sideways, so that's fine. I'm going to attack the hobgoblin that has taken a bit of damage to his head. Spells. 17 to hit.
That's not a hit, unfortunately.
Fuck. And then going to use Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright.
Fucking 6 hit points.
It's good, you're in the game.
Yeah. And then as movement, I'm going to move here. Yeah, I'm going to move there so that I'm out of line of sight of the crossbolt.
Alright.
But-
Good decision.
And that will end my turn.
Cadmus, you're up.
I'm going to aim for the eyeballs of the one directly in front of me.
Roll for attack.
18 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
12.
Oh, a tremendous blow as you manage to fell this hobgoblin in one fell swoop.
Nice.
I want to rip out the eyes.
Your hair just went brighter.
I ripped out the eyes of my enemy.
We're still in this with a chance.
Droop is still unconscious. The goblins are all dead as far as you're aware of. Caden, it's now your turn.
Sorry, just a quick question. I can move in, make an attack, and then move back out as long as it doesn't go over 30 feet. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can move and attack and then just keep moving as long as you have movement speed.
Okay. So,
Eldritch Blast. I want to see this fucking Eldritch Blast into his face.
alright, I'm going to move there and hit that one with an Eldritch Blast.
Roll for attack.
Go, 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 Kane, go, Kane, go, Kane.
18?
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
Come on!
0. Oh no, 10 plus 3. 13.
Okay.
Like, that's 0.
You scared me then.
An Eldritch Blast is trying to duel Cadmus, but an Eldritch Blast goes clean through their full chest plate of armor as they look down.
No, not yet.
They die.
No!
The fucking dice says 0.
That's 10.
Does it?
That's 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
mine
D-
says
the D10, if you roll a 10, it just says 0.
No,
Ah,
that makes
yeah,
sense. Yeah, that
Oh.
makes sense.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Did you roll a 0 on an attack? Is there even a 0 on any of the die? There isn't, is there?
I wouldn't think so.
No.
It'd be like the Joker card had died.
And then I'm gonna move back to the.
Alright. Callie, it's your turn.
Alright, I can't really see too well where I am at the moment. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to switch over my long sword for I actually do have a short bow, I believe. Because that way I can make the attack at range. Alright. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to sort that out in my thingo.
Oops, for a second. This goblin.
Away my long sword. Yeah, I'm getting there. It's just taking a little. Laggy. Okay, so I've now been equipped with my short bow, and that I will end my turn as I was hiding behind the bit of door, ready for attack.
Can I make a suggestion? What's the range
Sure.
on your short bow?
Uh, 80,
And how much health do you have?
13.
Do you feel confident moving yourself to here and readying an attack for if he steps into line of sight, you can roll attack? Because I think the max damage that he said that they could do was a 10. So unless he crits you and then he rolls a 10, you're pretty much alive. And then if he steps into your line of sight, you can shoot him before he gets to shoot you, and hopefully you might kill him. Because it is their turn next.
Yeah. Okay. I will do that. So actually,
Please
does
don't
make a lot of sense. So I'll put myself there, right next to Droop, and ready for attack.
All right, the Hobgoblin's turn. They spin around. They shoot a crossbow. It's draw. Callie, make an attack roll. As the Hobgoblin makes an attack roll. Oh God, the Hobgoblin hits.
Please hit Kelly.
So rolling an attack roll with my short bow. Something just came up. 24.
Yes!
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Come on!
Damage.
Yeah, that's good.
That was 6.
All right. That's a good hit. The arrow manages to fly. The Hobgoblin screams as you hear like a wet thump as it hits them right in the clavicle. Unfortunately, though, the arrow still flies and it manages to hit Kaylee in an equivalent blow as they suffer 9 piercing damage from the arrow. The Hobgoblin limps back into the corner as you can tell they're bleeding profusely.
Nice.
Quarterback.
Fantastic.
Alright, so I'm going to have a bit of a movement here. So I'm going to move to this position. Pardon me. Which was 10 feet. And then I'm going to move my spirit weapon in. And I'm going to use my spirit weapon to attack this Hobgoblin in the corner.
Alright.
10 for him.
Nice.
Oh,
wait,
sorry. 10 to hit. 10 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That does not hit.
That's a miss. And that was a bonus action. So I've used 10 feet of my own movement.
Don't block the doorway.
I have 15 feet, so I'm going to move right up beside him. And I'm going to use my warhammer to try and dunk him on the head.
Roll protect.
Ah, fucking 11 to hit.
Oh, again, they just sort of parry it with their crossbow in the air. This Hobgoblin is not going down without a fight.
And that will end my move.
Advis, you're up.
Can't see. Oh well, I got plenty of movement. I move in.
Hey, you can't
Right.
do that. That's part of your movement.
Yeah, I move in. That's why I'm moving. I move in next to the goblin, and I attack
Roll
with
for
my
attack.
longsword. 7.
Again, the Hobgoblin just parries it masterfully with their crossbow.
Ugh,
This-
okay. With my disengage for my bonus, can I disengage without having any penalties?
Yeah, because it's your bonus action, so you can disengage as a bonus action and keep moving, but you still
Sweet.
only have like 10 feet of movement, so.
I'm disengaging, and I'm gonna go. We're at 10 feet, so bring it back there or there.
That's a wall, so you can't move past it. So.
So I'm going back to the door. There. I end.
All right, Droop's still down. The goblins are out, as far as you're aware. Caden, it's your turn.
Okay. I forgot to mention before that if I kill something with an Eldritch Blast, I get 5 temporary hit points.
Oh, perfect. I will update.
How long do they last? Is it just
Um,
the end of the battle or around?
It should say on your tooltips how
It
long
actually
that
doesn't.
Yeah, because we were discussing this, and we even looked in the player handbook, and there was no definition for how long temporary is. So we'll guess we'll just leave it to you to decide.
Generally, something like that only lasts for like a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back in a
So
minute.
10 rounds. And as an FYI, we're on the 6th round of combat now, because I've been keeping track to make sure my spirit weapon doesn't stay out for too long. So we're only on the 6th round of combat. So like, your temporary hit points would effectively, like if you get them now, they're going to last for the rest of this fight anyway. Well, unless we all keep rolling to not hit this fucking last hobgoblin. Fucking, he's got an armor class as good as I do. What CR are these goblins?
I think they're 2.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go there and cast an Eldritch Blast at him.
Roll for attack.
Natural 20.
Oh, perfect. Roll for
25
damage.
to hit.
Disintegrate his face, Caden.
Another 30.
Nice. The Eldritch Blast goes flying through the air and it cleanly shaves off the goblin's head. It goes limp trapped in the crossbow. It collapses on its knees and falls on its stomach, dead.
Nice.
Holy shit, Rick. We're not out of the woods yet, boys.
We said we wanted combat.
We did. The boss music's still playing. We're not out of combat yet.
Okay, well, maybe we can barricade ourselves in this room and have a bit of a rest.
I think we're having a long rest.
Yeah, for my turn, can I drag Droop into the room with me?
I cast Spare the Dying on him, so that just
He's-
makes him
he's
stable.
stabilized.
He doesn't die, basically.
Yeah, he's just stable, yeah.
Okay.
And it's after 4 hours, isn't it, that they regain conscious with 1d4, is it?
I rolled and he'll wake up in an hour.
Yeah,
Is-
okay.
Sorry, is combat over now, or
As far as you're aware, yes.
so
We
can
are-
move freely and
I'm going to thank my spirit weapon for its services, and I'm just going to send it back to the netherworld. Can we? I'm going to have a. Well, actually, hold on. I still have. What's everyone's health at? Who's below half health?
without my temporary, I'm at 2.
Alright, I'm going to cast
Caden's below.
Cure Wounds onto Caden. So you can have 5 hit points. And what are you at, Kaylee?
13.
You're at 12. What are you now at, Caden?
7.
Alright, can we...
I think we should maybe
Yeah,
have
we'll
a short rest if we can.
well, let's... Not where we are.
You would love to, but as you move towards the entrance of the keep, you
No, I
actually
haven't.
see
I haven't started moving now. Stop.
you actually hear a very large growl.
Yeah, no, we're staying inside. No, we're staying inside.
You can actually see a hobgoblin handler come into the room as a
Oh.
giant owl
No,
with a leash come in. Then a
Can we just
giant
Quickly shut
Bugbear
the
comes
door
out the
before he
room.
even sees us.
A giant bugbear comes to the room. Suddenly, a mage comes outside the room. You notice him as Glassstaff, a giant bugbear with a crown made out of goblin bones, bearing a snarling wolf on its chains. A drow comes in bearing knives. Well, well, well. What do we have
right
here?
here.
Wait, which one's glass stuff?
One we've been
No.
facing.
No sudden movements. I will slaughter all of you.
Okay, you. Yes.
Another
we're-
hobgoblin pops out and like goes in front of Glassstaff with their longsword drawn out. You notice this hobgoblin looks incredibly more like ready than the other ones.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing anything.
Yep.
Hold on, please hold.
Wait, where is it? Lord Albrecht!
Right on the left of
Lord
this.
Albrecht, is that you?
Blaststaff just stares at you.
Ah, so it seems you have understood my name. Do not worry, dwarf. I am well aware of your presence. Your trickery does not sway me.
We're on your side, though.
As if I would believe you. Drop your weapons, and maybe I'll just throw you in the brig for all of eternity instead of slaughtering where you stand.
By whose orders are you working on?
I'm gonna drop my weapon.
I
not.
suggest you drop yours.
Not just yet.
You get slowly closed in by the hour behind you.
Ah, yes. Do you know how long it takes for an owl bear to digest their food?
Longer than it takes me to put my weapons down. I put my weapons down.
Oh, so easy with you stomping about. We just let them whittle you down until we were ready.
I can see that. How many more do you have in here?
Oh, you'll never know.
Why?
Enough of this. Send them to the brig as he snaps his fingers.
So interesting. You needed us exhausted to be able to beat us.
Unfortunately, though, you just kind of hear the sound as all the creatures just simply knock you all unconscious. Everything fades to black as you are all knocked unconscious. And we'll end our session there. Oh, it's just a loop.
Fuck.
Maybe next time we'll learn our lesson when we say we want combat.
Hey, I did
Oh,
pretty well.
yeah.
I think
Fuck
we
off,
all
you
did
killed
to be
one
able
of
to
them.
come out.
You killed one, Cats.
Yeah.
One? I was in the
Yes.
thick of the
Oh,
room getting
you're-
surrounded.
You're the one. I'm not gonna break
You
stealth.
and
Yeah, I didn't break stealth and I accidentally
had to
murdered him.
hide for the whole thing.
Oh, man. That is brutal.
Spirit weapon's pretty fun.
You all are now level 4. But
Hey.
unfortunately, you all wake up in a dingy, dark cell and you have none of your equipment.
I'd rather wake up with no equipment than not wake up at all.
That's true.
So, to start with, do you want us to unequip just leave it in our bags, or take it out, or just unequip it?
Just unequip everything. You pretty much you're only like in your common clothes right now, like bound, gagged. You just wake up to like the sound of like water tapping on your foreheads. You'll wake up in a dingy cell. You have no idea where you are.
We're in a dingy cell.
We're in a dingy cell. Are we together? Or are we
Uh,
all like locked in separate cages?
You cannot tell for
Tune
now.
in next week.
Yeah. Well, it's even longer than next week.
Well, that's true. Oh. Gives us more time to fuck around with our build, so definitely want to add some stuff there.
Oh shit, a brick.
Just remember though,
Yeah.
you can't cast spells since you lost your focuses too. So.
Oh, yeah, okay, well.
Would this count as a long rest though?
Hey, what about my
Um,
armor?
You would think it would count as a long rest, but every now and then the
There-
wardens actually just come in and just beat you within an inch of your life every single time, so you're all at 1 hit points.
Oh, we're all going to 1 hit point.
Mhm.
Fun.
Do I still...
We're going Metal Gear Solid next episode.
No way, we're going fucking Doom style again. That was fun.
Do I still keep my armor on? Though stripped of everything?
Nope.
Okay.
You have no armor, you have no
Really?
weapons, you have no spell items, you have no equipment. It's just you in your common clothes and nothing at
Okay.
1 hit point.
It's okay, I still got an unarmed strike and my fire. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I don't think we want to be fucking around with these people though just yet. We're gonna have to figure out how to get out of this.
You actually distinctly hear the sounds of water crashing on rocks though in the distance.
That's near the
Wave.
cave you were looking for, wasn't it?
Echo,
Oh,
cave,
it's okay.
wave.
Interesting.
Okay, I need to go to bed.
Man.
That
was intensely fun.
Mm.
So, I don't know if you picked up, but Mick and I got to talking. We were like, we want a game with a bit more combat. So
Grim
we were
was
like,
and passing that. a while ago.
yeah. You weren't supposed to tell him, Grim.
Oh.
You weren't supposed to tell him.
Well, I didn't think that meant he would add 1,000 goblins to the next encounter.
I would if I was the DM and they're like, oh, they want combat. I'll give them combat.
Not to be a little metagamey,
Oh,
but
I'm
you guys actually
sorry.
chose the more difficult area to go. yourselves.
Okay.
Oh well.
Oh man.
All right,
Hey, we're all still alive, and it was a bit of fun.
It was a hell lot of fun. We scraped through by the teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Were we in danger of dying? I'll ask that.
Yes.
Or was
If
the
you
plan always to capture us?
If you guys didn't surrender, they would have killed you on the spot. Like that owlbear was like a second away from like tearing you limb from limb.
Oh, but even
Yeah.
before that, if just the regular foot soldiers had knocked us all down, that was it.
Probably
Well,
those
we'll
hobgoblins.
never know.
Yeah,
Well-
they definitely would have killed Kaylee.
Yeah, rules is written. Hobgoblins despise elves. So I'm kind of glad that you guys killed that, because like if any hobgoblins were alive still, they probably would have just killed Kaylee without hesitation.
There was a hobgoblin alive.
Yeah, but he was under the control of the boss was there at the time, so
Yeah, the boss man wants you guys alive for some reason.
yes.
What was it called? An owl bear.
What's what?
Is that it was literally called an owl bear, was it? Like.
Yep.
Okay. I couldn't understand what was being said. And I was like, what?
Yeah, it's just a giant bear with the head of like an owl on it.
So I definitely feel like we've managed to walk into a level 10 zone when we should be well leveled by now. But
Oh, man.
Well,
No, their armor class was fucking high.
fucking oath it was 18 for those hobgoblins.
yeah, they're very tactful. They're not the goblins who will just throw themselves at you. Like those guys use tactics and stuff just at the choke
Yeah.
point of the hallway.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, for now that's enough because I've got to go to bed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, all that stuff. I do not mind. Where is my... Oops. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. I'll see you next time.